Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Chaos Before Cosmos. Sorry, just give me a sec. I'm just adjusting a few things. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind. All right, let's just have a look. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? How are you, Mystical? How are you feeling? Hope you got some good rest. Hope I didn't exhaust you yesterday. Oh, shit. Libra King. Wait, who's that? Oh, man, I'm gonna be, guys. If I like look at you sideways and shit. Thank you, Paulie. Thank you, darling. If I start looking at you guys a little bit sideways, right, when comments like pop up, it's because the usernames, right, like the at name, like your screen names are all like looking a little bit discombobulated to me over here, right? So forgive me if I get a little bit lost with what am I doing right now? Oh my god, focus. I gotta focus. Focus. Okay. Whew. Right. Seriously, what are you doing, woman? Can you, like, do you know what you're doing here anymore? Apparently I don't. I've got no idea. Got no freaking idea what's going on. That word, what word? Discombobulated. Is that the word we're talking about? Discombobulated. All right. But yeah, so forgive me if I don't because I'm like Libra King. I'm like, who's Libra King? I'm like, I don't know why, but who's Libra King? Do I know you? Do we know each other? You been here before? Like, I want to say, like, I think I know, but like I don't. Because at the moment, like, again, like, everything's just showing up like weird. I'm sorry. Don't mean to offend anybody if it looks like, I'm just ignoring you or any of that shit. I don't know why I wanted to say, like, is that you, Loyalty? Is that you? Who is it? All right. Guys, seriously, I gotta get focused. I'm gonna get focused. I haven't had coffee yet, right? I just, that's what was taking me so long. I was in the kitchen, like, making my coffee and trying to pull my shit together, and I'm good. I hope you guys are all doing amazing. I don't know if I even said welcome to my channel, guys. If you guys are new here, my name's Kerry. Call me Spastic, whatever, it's all good. Those of you that have been here before, welcome back. We're just going to do a quick little collective message here. The song that came through last night, You Can't Hurry Love by the Supremes. Now, I went into Spotify because it's not a song that I have in my playlist. And so as I was searching it up, it actually came, there was like there was a few different versions. So there was 4 different versions done in the years of, so the Supremes did it in 1966, and it was done by Phil Collins in 1982, by Olivia Dean in 2024, and Boyzone in 2014. So Spirit wanted me to take the numerology of that. So we've got the numbers 22, 20, number 8 and 7. We could also be talking about, you could be born on the 4th, 13th, 22nd, 31st, the 2nd, 11th, 20th, 29th, the 8th, 17th, 26th, 7th, 16th, 25. All those numbers could resonate with you guys. Hey, dear, how are you, darling? Patricia, anyone else I've missed? Hi, guys. Love you guys. So you can't hurry love. You just have to wait. They say love don't come easy, but it's a game of give and take. So if you guys are single, bilingual, and feeling like you're ready to mingle, right, this could be a message for you guys that you needed to hear. So you could be seeing 343, but that was the message that came through with this message was angel number 343, and the main meaning behind this is to be focus at the moment, right? So for those of you guys that are single, like I said, single, bilingual, ready to mingle, keep focusing on your self-improvement and preparation, right? So preparing yourself to get into some sort of connection here, okay? Don't rush the process either. So if you guys know that you've still got healing to do, and look, Scorpio season will probably bring up some things that you're needing to heal. It's, again, you'll be able to sort of tell and gauge whether you're ready for it. But don't hurry anything. Don't rush anything. There's not, you don't want to rush a process like getting love right or getting yourself right in preparation to have a healthy connection. So try not to be in a state of desperation or any kind of rush to jump into anything too quickly. Some of you guys could be seeing 4774 or just like 4s and 7s in combination at the moment as well. So this is Spirit's way of trying to tell you that there is some sort of spiritual stability that's coming in for you guys. And if you guys are seeing 4774 in particular, if you guys see that over the next couple of weeks, it's 11:11 on the clock right now, on the time right now. If you guys start seeing that number, then that's your indication that there is a stable spiritual connection that's actually going to be approaching you. All right. So I don't want to say like keep your eyes out for it and like, you know, because you don't want to look for signs, right? Don't go making shit up that's not there. But if you guys start seeing that number, that's your sign to tell you that something is actually coming in and approaching. All right. So the song that came out straight after that was Florence and the Machine, You've Got the Love, right? So right now, like, Spirit's got all the love you need, baby. Okay. So keep working through, especially those of you that are very, very committed to your spiritual path. Okay. Looking for somebody who's spiritually aligned with you. Okay. Just remember that Spirit, they've got the love, right, to see you through. Okay. So they're trying to help to get you to a certain point so that you can, you know, cultivate something healthy, right? Oh God, now I don't know. See, now, I don't know who's coming in here now with all these names. It's like I see profile pictures and I'm like, do I know this person? Do I know you? If you guys, if your shit's showing up differently, and I kind of like ignore you or something, or, then can you just like let me know? Because I just, like, it's confusing me. I don't like this. It's making me all like, everything's secretive at the moment. All right, guys. But yeah, if I don't address you when we're normally on, you know, those kind of terms, then just let me know, because thanks, Sean. We can tell, Sean, yours is actually coming up. Yours is actually coming up, all right, which is good. So I don't know, man. YouTube, thank you for like really just, you know, confusing the shit out of people up in here. You know, most of us content creators, readers and shit like that, we like to, you know, we like to be consistent with, oh God, we like to be consistent with this shit, right? It's very, very confusing, because I don't want to offend anybody. I love you guys, right? So if I miss you, please just know that I fucking love you. It's not me, right? It's not me, it's you. No, I'm joking. It's YouTube, right? Blame YouTube. Oh, I got no idea, Gala. Who are you? Have I seen you here before, gal? I don't think we've spoken. Let me think about it. Shit. All right, guys. So yeah, if you guys are, like I said, if you guys are single, bilingual, ready to mingle, just be patient. Okay, can't rush the process here. This could also be, though, for some of you guys, right, that the person that you're going to be connecting with, right, especially for those of you that are manifesting a spiritual connection, you know, it could be that this other person's still in preparation too, right? It could be that they're still clearing out some shit, healing some shit, dealing with some shit. And again, I feel like after Scorpio season, Sagittarius season and onwards, should change, right? So it should change the energy of like what's actually blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Somebody's not ready to speak yet, right? Like it's not, you're not ready to come together and do all that jazz, right? So just be patient. But again, Spirit's got all the love that you need right now. Make sure that, you know, getting some quality time with your homies. If you, you know, if you're not feeling the sadder kind of emotions here in Scorpio season, like make sure you're reaching out to your homies and telling them like, hey man, I fucking love you. Okay. Don't forget to spread the love right now, like some of the good emotions too. But yeah, be patient, right? And rely on the divine right now for all the love and support that you guys need. So Spirit's like, I'm going to pull a few cards out of this deck to go with that message, and then we're going to get into some mini reads. Guys, if you're in here, please don't forget to hit the like button for me. It really helps Leo's ego feel better about, you know, the world, okay? It really does. All right, we've got Aries Sagittarius energy coming out there on this card. So, yeah, I feel like that's, you know, Spirit saying, like, the time to take action will be around Sagittarius season. That's when things will be able to expand and grow, right? Ship sailing in, that sort of jazz. Also, again, Sagittarius being tied to your ninth house. So, again, for those of you guys that are looking for a spiritual connection, somebody that's spiritually aligned, because again, we're all looking for different things, right? Some people want somebody who's financially aligned, emotionally aligned, spiritually aligned. Some of us fucking want it all. Some of us need it all, and if we don't get it all, then we'd rather have nothing, right? So but yeah, just hold your horses for a minute, okay? Just like hold up, no getting up just yet, just chill out, right? It's coming. Spirit's like, just shush, shut it, collective, right? Spirit's got this. Spirit's got this. All right, so just focus on, again, the responsibilities that you've got at the moment, anything else that you're needing to heal, grow from, release. Also, you know, right now, retrograde season, you probably don't want to be cultivating any kind of new anything, right? So, again, Spirit's like, come, my child, right? Spirit's got you, baby, right? The divine has got you. Got your back. How are you, banana? I was about to call you Bananarama. I don't know why. Yeah, just be careful as well, guys, with retrograde, right? Being not getting like bound to energies as well. All right. So now's not a time to be making contracts if you don't want to end up like, you know, bound to some shit that just ain't meant for you. Right. So, but there could also be, again, with retrograde coming up as well, Scorpio season, right? There could be a lot of messages coming through as well from people that you've kind of, you know, you've drawn a line with, right? You've divided from, you've separated from, you're keeping your boundaries up with them. So just let that energy kind of settle before you dive into anything too quickly. Yeah, again, just focus on your spiritual practices, baby. Spiritual practices, okay? Don't forget to have gratitude as well. You know, even for the lessons, you know, without going too deep into anything, man, I always go too deep into shit, don't I? Without going too deep into something, like something's, you know, come to light that's, well, not that I needed validation about my truth or my authenticity, but it's nice when people take accountability for shit, but it doesn't unfortunately take away the hurt that people create sometimes. You know, and it's great when people can admit that they've been wrong, or they've done you wrong, or they've fucked up, or they've projected some shit at you and been, you know, a little bit deceptive, self-deceptive. But unfortunately, sometimes that doesn't actually take the pain away. And yeah, you know, I'm going through my own little surprise pop-up little healing journey at the moment through Scorpio season. So, I mean, thank fuck I've healed from the past shit. I don't really care about that, but you know, some shit that's been kind of happening over this year and whatever, that's definitely coming up to the surface at the moment. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, like just a bit of a hurtful energy, that's all. Just a little bit wounded, right? Not wounded enough to be bitter, not wounded enough to be pessimistic or yeah, vindictive or any of that shit. Just, you know, it's that's life, you know, and sometimes those truths do hurt, but I would rather a truth come out and to know that, to know that I've held my integrity, right? Just like I know I do, right? And, but yeah, there's some shit that fucking hurts right now, and it's okay. It'll pass, right? But, yeah, so like, I'm sure we're all kind of feeling it at the moment, collective, and I'm sure like you guys are probably having your own shit right now that's kind of bubbling up at the moment. You guys could be feeling tired, worn out, emotionally worn out, spiritually worn out. Yeah, disappointed. Disappointed is the word, Gala. Very disappointed. But look, at least I know that my dedication to my integrity is fucking solid, and it has been since the day I decided to change my life and turn my life around. You know, and the first thing it started with was, you know, taking accountability in my relationship with my ex-husband, despite, you know, being deceived and lied to and put in a third-party situation during a reconciliation and never receiving an apology. Like I had to work through all that back then. But to kind of see like situations still sort of floating up and around us at the moment like that is a little bit disappointing. But, you know, lessons learned. But it's also shown me just how far I've come, and that I have held my integrity since the day that I committed to it. So at least I can hold my head up high at the moment, guys, as well. You know, shit hurts sometimes, but I'm fucking proud of myself, and that's the main thing, right? And look, to those that have hurt us, who've done us wrong, you know, we wish you well in your journey. Okay, we sincerely hope that you are able to level up, learn from the pain and hurt and the unnecessary shit that's been caused, and grow from it, right? And learn to hold your integrity and do better as well. So yeah, interesting times, guys, interesting times. All right, I'm gonna get a notepad so we can write some shit down, right? Exactly, do better next time, right? But I think, look, it's been interesting for me, for sure. It's been interesting for sure to again, not like I needed not that I needed certain people's or any actual validation to know that my truth was my truth and it was the truth. But it's nice that some shit's not being projected at me anymore from a certain space, that somebody else has been able to see the truth of their own behavior and what they actually created, and what they were actually doing that was, yeah, being projected at me. So look, it shit got wild there for a minute, but again, it's just that confirmation for me. I know who I am. I know how hard I've worked at healing certain aspects of my character, which were severe flaws, right, for a very, very, very long time, right? Character flaws that are associated with mental health diagnoses and things like that. So, you know, I know how hard I've worked. So it, look, it was disheartening for a while to, you know, have some shit that was being projected at me unnecessarily that had no truth, but it's also kind of comforting to also know that that truth has actually been recognized, acknowledged, you know, and I can sort of forgive and let go and just, yeah, heal from the whole situation. Because I guess, you know, it's different as well when you know, when you know a truth, right? It's like, and I'm sure you guys, it's 11:22 on the clock. I'm sure you guys have like been through this before, right? Where you've had a situation where you've dealt with a person, you know that there's been lies or deception or projections, and you know, you wait for this apology, or you wait to be acknowledged, or you wait for the truth to be seen. And it's not until that actually then happens, it just hits you on a whole different emotional level, right? Like it just gets you on a completely different level of emotions, because it's like a sense of release, right? Like, you know, it's like, okay, finally I can kind of let this go. Because again, sometimes we hold on to the, not so much like that. It just brings back something, but on a different level, man. Like it's just, yeah. Exactly. I mean, I've always been able to sleep with a clear conscience anyway, Gala. You know, I've been able to sleep with a clear conscience for a very long fucking time. Because again, I committed to that, being honest about shit. I committed to having integrity, right? I committed to that shit. And I mean, if I didn't, I'd get severe consequences for it from spirit, man. Like I wouldn't have the love and support that I have around me from, you know, some of the amazing friends. And, you know, those of you guys that are on my channel that have supported my journey, whether you've been here a fucking hot minute or fucking too fucking long, right? You know, I'm so fortunate and so blessed, man, on this journey. And you only get that when you're in the right energy. Okay, you can only attract that shit. But yeah, I'm sure, like, I still, you know, there's probably still more lessons that I need to attract in. But it looks like as of this moment, I've attracted all the lessons that I needed to over the past 2 years, to get me to really see myself clearly, right? Not in a distorted view of somebody else's perceptions, projections, not from a place of my ego, not from a wounded space, not from a victim mentality. Like, it's just nice to get to this space at this point of, you know, year number 9, right? And just to be really good with where I'm at, you know, be really good with who I'm at, who I am, where I'm headed, and just to be able to look back and see, and frequency shift. Man, mystical, that frequency shift's been happening in my ear, like on and off, like since yesterday, right? But it's happening in a much better way today. But yeah, it's just I'm just able to see, you know, the effort of, you know, all the efforts and how they've paid off, you know, and it's nice. And we need to sit back in, you know, especially year number 9, guys, and reflect, right? Reflect on the past, however many years, right? However long things have been, you know, up and down and kind of crazy, like from whenever you can pinpoint it up until now. Look at that, right? Make sure you celebrate the success that you've had. Make sure you celebrate what you've achieved. And don't let anybody tell you any different, because you know, right? And only you know what's inside, right? So it is nice, though. It is nice to look back and go, fuck, man, it's been a hell of a fucking 2-year journey. I mean, what was that? I would have been, well, it's only been, what, 2 years and 2 years and about a month, about this time. It was actually around about this time 2 years ago after getting out of prison, right? When, yeah, this is about 6 weeks mark. Yeah, this is about the 6 week mark. This is about the time when I had my big, like, so I mean, like, I was already tapped into spirituality before that, but the awakening that I had 6 weeks post coming out of prison is really what put me on this journey. So kind of feels like a little bit anniversary kind of vibes for me at the moment. So, you know, I've done a lot over the past 2 years, man. I've achieved a lot of things that, oh, I'm going to cry. Whew, we don't want to do that. I've achieved a lot of shit that I thought I couldn't. Oh, I am going to cry. Fucking Scorpio season. I don't even have tissues out here. But I'm just proud of myself, you know? And it's okay to look back on that journey, collective, and you know what? Celebrate that shit. Because it hasn't been fucking easy, man. Right? It has not been easy. You know? Like, I don't know some of your stories, right? But to go from rock bottom and fucking being in prison and, you know, 6 weeks, the first 6 weeks coming out, like, not being able to see a way out of the fucking giant hole that I'd created for myself. To be finally, like, this Sunday getting back into, you know, the psychic fairs and everything that I love. Like, that's testimony, right? That's the results of all the fucking hard work, right? Cutting off all the wrong people, letting go of shit that doesn't serve, no longer having codependency issues, dependency issues, abandonment issues, right? And like, for once, I'm actually fucking proud of me, you know? Like, not even background noise, man. I'm not even hearing background noise anymore. I don't even hear it anymore. All I hear is that higher self constantly cheering me on. It's hard, isn't it, Paulie, man? It's fucking hard, you know? It's hard. And I needed to go through this, right? But it doesn't mean that it was, you know, easy, right? It was fucking hard. And I'm glad that I fucking made it. And I'm just looking forward to, you know, all the wonderful things that are coming up, right? There's just so many opportunities that have been coming up over the past few weeks for me. Like, man, when spirit want to humble you in a way like that, they've got a fucking good way of doing it, right? Like, it's just, there are so much blessings and abundance showing up in my life right now that it's hard to deny. Like, it's hard to deny the work that's been put in. It's hard to deny the shift that's happened. And it's just nice to be here, you know? It's just fucking nice to be here. And for those of you that, like, are resonating with what I'm feeling, man, like, you be proud. Well, we should be proud, right? Because it's not fucking easy. Change isn't easy. Healing isn't easy, right? Releasing and overcoming all your fears, right? Limitations, mental health issues, right? It's not fucking easy, man. And, you know, especially to those of us that have done it with no family support, you know, people judging us, people gossiping about us, people sending us fucking dark energy and shit. You know what? I still fucking won. We still fucking won, baby, right? We're still doing better than any of those energies ever thought we could or would. And it's not to say we're more superior, right? But we do sit in a higher vibration than those energies that told us we couldn't. They wanted to sit and judge, right? Now when they point their fingers, right, it doesn't feel the same, right? The energy doesn't look the same to us, right? Because we just see the truth of ourselves. We don't see them, you know, pointing fingers at our shortcomings and shit like that, because we know what we've done, right? This is about becoming unbreakable, right? Shit can't break beyond this. When you become this solid, man, nothing can fucking break you, right? But the divine will humble you in ways that, man, fucking brings you to tears, man, because the fucking, just the beauty, right? The beauty of life. That's why, Paul, soul tribe, man. Your vibe attracts your tribe, and a lot of us have been so fortunate as to find these spaces together where we've been able to heal together, share those experiences, offer that support, encouragement, it's been vital, Family is what we create. Blood ain't shit, baby, right? Blood ain't shit, And for a lot of us, and I've said this before, for a lot of us, that is the lesson, right? That blood ain't shit, man. Blood is here to fucking teach you how to be resilient, how to detach, how to heal your abandonment issues, how to live the life that you want to fucking live on your terms, not off of what others think that you should be doing, right? And so I'm proud, man. I did it with fucking very little help and with a lot of fucking limitations. And there's things or there's parts about my journey that I don't share, for good reason, right? But if you guys think that where I've come from has been tough, then there are things that I haven't shared that have actually made the journey, for most people, would be near impossible to achieve what I've done with the circumstances that I'm in. But I made the fucking best of it, man, because I wasn't going to let life fucking swallow me whole. And I did. I recognized what this was, right? Why Spirit have created certain circumstances for me, and there's still some things that will play out over the next couple of years, and it's all for my own good. And I trust that. I trust, man. Look, I trust fucking Spirit more than I trust anyone from my past or anyone that shares the same fucking blood as me, right? Unless they're passed over in the fucking spiritual realm, man. Like, I trust Spirit more than I will ever trust anything that I've ever previously known beyond this healing journey. So, you've got to have that faith, man. Blind faith is what got most of us here, and we've got to continue to hold that. Anyway, enough of the sappy shit. I fucking love you guys, and I'm proud of me. I'm proud of you guys, okay? Every little bit of effort counts, man. The divine see it all. Even if other people don't see it, man, I see it. I see it when you guys make that effort. I see it in your energy. I see it in the cards. I see it in the way you guys show up, And I'm fucking proud of you guys. Those of you guys that have put in the fucking work, especially for those of you guys that I do give a lot of time to, guiding, and sharing a lot of my personal journey, my personal tools. And I'm proud of you guys for putting in the effort, man. It makes me fucking proud, right? It's the onflow of the effort that we're all putting in, right? And that's going to flow onto every other person that we engage with from here on out. It's going to flow onto our children, right? And future generations. This is us creating the new world, right? The energy of the new world. So be proud of yourselves, Soul Tribe, man, because it hasn't been easy, right? But be realistic too. There's always going to be shit to heal, shit to grow from. But be proud of how far you fucking come, because, man, when they didn't think you would fucking make it, you fucking did. You made it here. You made it here. Yeah, I kind of feel like you do, Paul. I kind of feel like you do. I kind of feel there's a few of you guys who are quite close to me. You guys do know, my personal circumstances and the amount of restrictions, limitations, and shit that have been placed in my life that I'm still working through. Hi from Oregon. How are you, Tammy? Welcome. Hey, Marie. Again, sorry guys if I'm just calling you guys by like your at names here, because everything's changing. 11:33 on the clock, the number 8, right? So, man, this is all preparation, man. Preparation for, the abundance. Also, number 8, Scorpio season, right? This is about us gaining our personal power back, right? Massive personal evolution here. I've just seen Uranus then as well. Uranus energy, okay? Changes. All right, my beautifuls, 11:11. I fucking love you guys, man. I fucking love you, Soul Tribe. I love you, Spirit. I fucking want to thank my ancestors, man, for just, oof. If that's the only family that's got my back, shit. That's all I've needed, man. The protection that's been given has been fucking phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. It was epic to kind of fucking see, actually, by the way. So, just in case haters, fucking people that I don't even fucking know, right, that want to send dark energy, man, send it. Because you know what happened the fucking couple of weeks ago when somebody decided to accidentally put me in a fucking freezer? They sped up my fucking opportunities. So I very much welcome the hate, the haterade, throw it my fucking way, because I've truly learned to fucking, and my ancestors have truly learned to help me alchemize that into fucking some magical shit. So it kind of blew my mind, actually, and I'm sure some of you guys have probably, who are quite spiritual, have probably experienced similar things where people send you dark energy and fucking spirit help you transmute it into fucking opportunities, just to kind of give a big fuck you to the people that want to come against you and do some fucked up shit. So, man, you know, she don't call herself chaos for no reason, right? Chaos before cosmos, disorder before order, right? I'm all about taking shit that's all fucked up and turning it into fucking something beautiful. So, you know, I don't mind being tried like that. I really don't. I mean, shit, I know my mum gets a little bit snappy. That's her Aries energy, right? My grandma, Leo energy, right? My ancestors do get snappy, but if you want to help me, man, please continue to send any energy, right? I don't care whether it's fucking good or bad, right? But, mate, getting put in a fucking freezer helps to fucking rapidly increase the fucking opportunities flowing in, man. I'm happy for anyone to fucking put me in a freezer any day of the week, baby. Fucking ice cold, baby, ice cold. That's when you know you're fucking spiritually protected, collective, right? When you know that somebody's actually done something and it didn't work, it actually went the opposite way for you. That's when you know you're fucking truly protected. That's when you know you've got purpose, right? That's why I don't question why I'm here, who I am, my gifts, right? And why I'm here to share them with you guys, right? Because truth speaks fucking louder than anything, right? Energy speaks louder than fucking anything. Man, look, I gotta say, Banana, right? Fucking rock bottom, right? For this fucking Queen of Wands, right? Rock bottom was the foundation to my fucking success, right? Rock bottom has always been the foundation to my success. It's just every time I used to hit rock bottom in the past, I hadn't had that shake up, right? Where it was like, I got no other fucking choice but to fucking either just let life fucking swallow me whole or fucking take it right to the top, man, right? I didn't have a fucking choice here. Right, Spirit were like, this is your last fucking chance, right? There's your last fucking chance. Carry to fucking shine, baby. I mean, I'm a life path 8. This is what I was born for. This is what I was born for. This is what was prophesized over my life for many, many years. So, you know, but I had to get through a lot of fucking shit to be here. But I'm excited about fucking life, man. You can't take this fucking crown, right? You can't. Anyone who wants to fucking wear it, like, I'll let you borrow it for a minute, but I'm telling you, you want to give it back. Because unless you want to walk the fucking path, man, right? A lot of these people that want to walk the path, man, think they can carry the burdens that I had, right? They'll get stuck there, man. Trust me, you get stuck there, right? But it's good to fucking know that everything I believe and feel, right, about the downloads, right, that I know I'm protected. Because it showed, literally. And I did get confirmation of being put in somebody's freezer. Right? I was put in somebody's freezer and I had opportunities fucking come in like in overload to the point where I've got so much work to keep me going up until the end of this year. So many ideas that Spirit gave me. Like, that's what I mean, man. You know, sometimes when people say you don't want to fuck with some of us out here who are in the spiritual community, we fucking mean it, man. We actually mean that. If you don't want to see us succeed even more, if you don't want to see us achieve more, then don't be sending that energy, right? Because you're going to end up carrying the fucking burdens that you tried to place upon people like me. Now, people think it's all like, oh, fucking she's in her ego, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure there's probably like exes and family and people from the past that have watched my shit and been like, she's fucking cooked and blah, blah, blah. Fucking try me, right? Let's see how fucking cooked I am. 11-11. I know who the fuck I am. I know what I'm here to do in this community. You can't shake that knowing, right? You can't. You can't strip my hope. You can't take away my protection. You can't take away my connection to the divine. You can never do that. The only person who can do that is me by giving it away. All right. Who wants to read, babies? That's it. And look, some people are still yet to step up the plate to get to their fucking crown, man, right? And I hope some people do, but they'd want to fucking hope that they manage to level this shit out before trying to start a whole new cycle next year, man. Year number 1, big fucking year next year, right? Huge year. And I get to walk into next year with my head fucking held high, excited, proud, determined, right? And you know what? It's all for the love of what I want to do for others, man. Like I don't do any of this. I don't do any of this, man. This channel is my bread and butter. This is like pocket change, right? That's why Spirit blessed me in other ways. But I love what I do. I love being here for you guys. I love sharing my journey with you guys to give you guys inspiration, to make you guys feel like you're not fucking alone in this shit, and that there are people out there that actually do fucking understand, that will have your back, that do see who the fuck you are, right? That's what I mean. You can't fucking take any of that away from me. You can entrap my body, but entrap my soul? Pff, never. Never, never. Oof. Well, man, my mum just said some shit to me. You're going to get me crying, mama. Don't do that. Whew. Oh my God, stop. She just said something to me that I wish she'd said to me while she was still alive. That I've kind of like waited to kind of hear. And it's not that she hasn't said it to me before, but it just really hit home then what she said. Because it's something that I always wanted to... Oof, mama. It's something that I always wanted her to say and feel about me when she was here, you know? Love you, mama. Whew, my God, I'm going to... Stop it. We can't be doing tears out here. Damn you, Scorpio season. Oh, my God, she cries. Yeah, from time to time, man. She does. She gets in her feels sometimes, right? I have a fucking heart too, people. I have a heart too. Mama says, Mystical, she loves you. She does, she loves you. You guys actually have a lot of similarities, you and my mum, funny enough, even though she's an Aries and you're a Virgo. You guys have a lot of similarities. The way you carry yourselves in life. There's this proper energy about you guys, right? A very proper energy about you guys. But she appreciates... Oh, stop. She appreciates what you've done for me. And so do I. I don't think... I mean, I know it goes without saying, right? But, oh, Jesus Christ. Stop with the fucking tears now. It's my Cancer side coming out, right? I need to partially invest in fucking Kleenex this month, I reckon. Oh, shit. Like, it was so nice to just spend yesterday with you. Like, it was just, yeah, it was exactly what I fucking needed, right? It was exactly what I needed. It is, isn't it, Banana? It is a fucking beautiful energy, right? It's nice to be okay with being vulnerable, right? With my family out here, right? Because that's where I feel at home with you guys. With my soul tribe. That's my family. That's the home that I've built. Right? You guys are the people that literally inspire me and give me the fucking strength, right? To keep on keeping on every day. Right? I got to shout out to Darren and Paul, right? I have to shout out to my two besties, right? Because, man, those two have carried me a lot as well. Especially Darren. I'm not crying because I'm stressed, man. I'm crying because I'm fucking blessed. King of Cups energy, right? These are good emotions, right? And it's okay, man. It's okay to be fucking vulnerable from time to time, man. Especially when you're sharing those good emotions, man. Right? Being grateful. Showing gratitude. Alright, can somebody distract me now from all the emotional shit? Can we do a reading? Come on, guys. Well, I hope in a good way. 11:44 on the clock. I hope in a good way, dear. I hope in a good way. Because, man, I know where you're fucking at when it comes to, like, your situation with your relationship shit, man. And it's fucking hard, man. And I know the journey that's up ahead for you. But I also know your soul, man. You know, without knowing you, like, I know your soul, right? I knew it from the moment that you walked into this fucking chat, man, that you were meant to be here, right? Souls recognize each other. And I know you're going to come out of that situation a better man, right? A changed man, right? And one who knows who the fuck he is and knows what he brings to the table, right? I know that this is going to transform you, but I also know the heaviness and the hard the hard shit that you're going to have to go through with your journey. But I know you got this, man, because if I got this with all the fucking extra shit that I had going on top of all of that, man, you got this, man. You got this. You're such a beautiful fucking soul, Dion, man. Like, you're so open-minded. You're so gentle and sweet and caring, man. You fucking got this, right? Don't forget who the fuck you are in the process of all the bullshit that energy is going to try and drag you through, man, because it will, right? But trust me, those who have connected to you here, man, we see your fucking heart, man. We see the heart within, you know. We see who you are. Don't forget that. No, true family will always fucking see your true value. And like I said, most of the time that ain't fucking blood for most of us. Oh shit! All right, seriously, somebody get a reading. What do you want me reading for? What are we reading? Let's read. Let's read. I think collective message right now is just, you know, like perseverance, guys, man. Fuck, you know, I know it looks hard. It looks fucking hard, right? But perseverance, man. No fucking regrets, man. No regrets. Yeah, it's hard. No, yeah, I went through the anger. I went through the anger, DR, for a long time, man. The anger, the bitterness, man, to the point where I got like, man, my life's so fucking good without that energy, man. Like, oh, thank fuck he did me like that, right? Because otherwise I would have fucking got myself caught up in another fucking stupid ass cycle, right? Been stuck there for how fucking long, man? You know what I mean? Miserable. And then that's what my kids would have grown up seeing, man. A miserable fucking, you know, you stay in miserable fucking marriages instead of walking away. What are we reading for you, Paulie, darling? Would you like to ask a question? Do you want a general? Let me know what it is that you want. But yeah, I went through all the fucking emotions. Now I just, man, like, I just don't care. I just get a little bit sus, man, when my ex is overly nice to me, right? Because, you know, it's hard to trust a person that still hasn't apologized and taken accountability for, you know, being in a relationship apparently for 6 months whilst trying to reconcile with his wife, right? So I just, you know, to me, I can't trust a person like that who can't come forward after all this time, especially when it's the mother or father of your children, man. Like, you can't just, you know, you can't just say some real shit, man. Then, you know, I can never trust that energy again, right? Until I can see that accountability and that genuine apology, genuine acknowledgement of how foul that fucking behavior was. I can never trust his motives or his actions. I never will, right? Until I see that change. It's just every time he's fucking nice, man, right? I just go, no, I don't trust you, man. You're up to something. Because he was up to something right when, you know, we were trying to reconcile, man. So how can I trust anything he does, right? General, just to give you confirmation. All right, Paulie. Spirit, want me to go? Where do you want me to go, Spirit? Which way? Alright, yeah. List. Oh, you did ask too. Sorry, babe. Sorry, yeah. Pep talk. Alright. Alright. Gala first, because she is a member, so she gets priority. Sorry, Pauline, then we'll go you. Fucking love you guys, man. I fucking love you guys. Like, I mean, to sit there and like me take accountability, right, DR, for all the fuck shit I'd done in our relationship, and him take my apology whilst he was fucking in a relationship with somebody else and reconciling, right? You spend New Year's, Christmas and New Year's with your family, and then what? Like, you spend intimate time with your wife that you're reconciling with, and then you go to your fucking girlfriends, do you? Like, how I don't know how he can fucking live with himself, to be honest. I really don't. I don't know how he can fucking live with himself. Right, but like I said, I will never trust any fucking action, any motive, anything, right? I will always be fucking, do you know what I mean? Keeping my eyes on fucking everything whilst I have to fucking deal with that energy. Until I no longer have to deal with him legally for my kid's sake, I will never trust that energy because he has taken no fucking accountability, right? And not even that. People around him knew the fucking truth too, and were happy to lie and happy to corroborate that lie. That's why I got no respect for them. I got no trust. Right, and there's nothing there. That's been completely shattered and broken, right? And then to have fingers constantly pointed at me that I'm the fucking bad guy, right? Like, it's fucking no wonder why I hit fucking rock bottom, man. Because I lived with that shit for fucking far too long, right? I lived with a breadcrumbing energy who was a fucking liar, right? Who's deceitful, right? Who hurt other people too, You know, I don't know if he's still together with this person, right? From the last I knew, they'd been together for like over 2 years, 2.5 years. If they're still together, it's been close to fucking 3, right? Or you know, just getting over almost over 3 years. We were only reconciling only 2 years ago, like 2 years ago. So it just, it's disgusting, right? To me, that's a disgusting person, a disgusting energy. And yeah, of course he's a fucking Taurus. Of course he's a fucking Taurus. Taurus are fucking disgusting, right? Taurus masculines are fucking disgusting. They are. They're fucking disgusting human beings. And the fact that people knew, right? I mean, like his mother knew. His mum knew there was a fucking relationship and doing all that. Still fucking supports it, enables it, right? Probably my own fucking father knew it too, right? Seeing as they're all fucking up each other's ass. But that's why I can't. I don't trust any of them. Because until somebody can tell me a fucking truth and take accountability, right? You're not trustworthy in my eyes. You have no integrity. You have no fucking honor, right? I'll be nice because I don't give a fuck that you're not in my life anymore, because I'm at peace with the fact that he's not in my fucking life. But don't think that it's all good. We ain't all good, right? That's the truth. Shit ain't going like shit should, because people don't take accountability, right? And say, you know what? You're right. I fucked up. I lied to you, right? I was deceitful. I've done X, Y, Z to you. Instead of fucking going out there and then still talking shit, right? Still projecting shit, you know, lying in fucking all sorts of avenues, man. I will never fucking trust that energy. So I'll always be like, keeping fucking the eyes, you know, I got my mum's eyes tattooed on my back. Literally, those eyes help me to fucking see what people do behind my back, you know? Spirit will always fucking show me, but I'll never trust that energy because it'll never take accountability. Gallo, there's, you've got, I'm going to say connections here, right? Relationships. So I'm not talking about romantic relationships necessarily, but relationships. So, and I can resonate with this message because we're friends, right? Is that your relationships are reaching deeper levels. So you've got a lot of like good relationships around you at the moment, which are let me say you've got some friends, man, who are committed to being your friend, right? And they are reaching deeper levels, and it's a fucking beautiful thing, isn't it? Commitment, femininity, grace. Okay. So it might come a bit of a surprise, right? Because this might not be something that you're used to kind of having. I know, you know, when the three of us, the girls, talk in our chat, right? We've said it before. Like it's nice to have a group of women that you fucking trust, right? That are supportive, that you love, that you can get on that deep level with, because you never thought you could have those connections with women, because there's always been battles and conflict, and we still see it in other dynamics around us, right? But you know, you've got some good ones around you, babe. You really do. Okay. There could be some situations though you're still needing to feel into something, right? And that's what Spirit wants you to do, right? Feel into the energy, right? When the energy doesn't appeal or something feels a little bit off, right? Which actually I've got to ask you something a little bit later, right? Something that me and Mystical kind of said yesterday that we'd both been thinking, and we kind of suspect that maybe you've been having this kind of thing going on too. So probably just need to clarify that before before it gets too far down the track. But I'll fill you in later. But you know, you're able to feel, right, like the energy of people, and when it doesn't fit and it doesn't feel right. And I'm not talking like, you know, like, because again, you know, from time to time you might just have like a wave of doubt, something creep in a little bit, right? That's not truth. But, you know, when something constantly just feels off, man, you know now that means it's off, right? So you've been able to gain that skill. And I think you're able to recognize as well just how deep these friendships are that you've got around you. Okay, so it could be making you feel very, very hopeful here, right? There could also be some situations with some friendships that maybe you're still holding on to false hope, right? Just wanting people to be their best, but not necessarily they are going to be their best. So if there's anyone that's still, again, making you feel sad, bringing sadness, bringing anything that you don't want into your life, that's it. They got to go, right? Quantity isn't quality, right? We know quality over quantity always. You know, all you need is a few fucking good friends. And if you're fucking as blessed as what I am right now to have, you know, a whole mods team of fucking support, fucking, you know, subs who are fucking that we have like good relationships with off the channel, you know, my homies here that fucking look out for me, then you're fucking lucky, man, right? But even if you have just 2 or 3 fucking really good friends, man, you are fucking more blessed than the average fucking person walking around out here that's being self-serving, right? So, you know, we don't need to be everybody's cup of tea, and you know that. You know that you've known that you haven't been everybody's cup of tea for a long time, though. Okay, you're not meant to be, though. You're meant to stand out. Okay, so there could be some balance that's coming in here as well. There could also be maybe some loose ends that you're needing to tie up in regards to particular energies here. Again, energies that have been making you unhappy. It does show we're doing something right, doesn't it? It does. It does. And loyalty, honesty, open communication, man. Like, it's nice to have women friends, man, that aren't in competition with me, right? Or that don't feel threatened or don't feel some type of way or don't look up to me like I'm above them or something, man. Because, like, I'm not above anybody, right? We're fucking equals out here. Right? So, I don't know, there could be a situation here, right, where there's a loose end here that you need to tie up with something that wasn't meant to last very long, right? Short-lived coming out. So also could just be that there's been an experience here that you've had that either you're going to have or that you've had, right, that you're just meant to take it in for what it is, right? Not everything lasts forever either, okay? Trust your intuition, though, girl, because it is. Apollo, man. Your intuition always fucking sheds light on the truth, man, right? You know. You know what you know, and you know, right? You don't need to. Again, just be mindful of the externals, right? Too many people get involved energetically in situations. We've got Gamma card coming out, and it's not a third party because we ain't out here in fucking relationships, right? We are singles. So just don't worry about those external energies. You know, I know it's hard, and I know we like to, but it's a waste of energy, a waste of effort. Okay, you see the truth, and that's all that matters. Sometimes you can't get a person to see the truth that doesn't want to see it until they're ready to, right? And maybe one day when they're ready to, they'll be honorable enough, right, to approach you and get that advice or get that guidance or have that awareness and heal some shit. But anything that doesn't align right now just needs to go, man. Just needs to be chucked in the fuck bucket, girl. Just needs to be chucked in the fuck bucket. And yeah, don't let too many people get involved in your business either, right? Again, I know we keep our shit. There's a lot of shit that we keep between us, and we don't. I don't, man. What goes in the vault fucking stays in the vault, right? You don't sacrifice good fucking friends, that's for sure. Right? You don't do it. But I love you, babe. I love you. There are some changes here, though, as well. There are some changes here that are going to ground out some shit that you might have been waiting quite a while for as well. Okay, so yeah, because there are only new beginnings coming. So there is some shit here that's going to be changing and balancing out that, again, you're going to have that refreshed energy. So, but I know you said today you're feeling tired, so just get all the rest you need, baby. All the rest you need. I mean, it was a Taurus beaver moon, right, which is technically when the beavers are out there doing all their work, right? But maybe the work that you're needing to do right now is inner, right? Energy work, inner healing, right? It could be just that, and that does require a period of rest. Summertime, I know it is nice, man. It's pretty nice out there today, right? It's pretty sexy out there today. All right, Paulie, let's get your read done. Who wants to go? Does anyone want to jump on the list after that? Tired as crap. I'm too excited about my Sunday. I'm like so freaking excited about Sunday, and I'm really blessed, man. The state that I live in, my city, we've got a fucking epic spiritual community. Like you can find spiritual events happening here at least on a once-a-month basis where you'll find all of us kind of together in one space, right? Crystals, Reiki healers, readers, psychics, mediums, like the whole fucking kit and caboodle, baby. Like the Adelaide spiritual community is seriously to be commended for the fucking efforts that they make in the unity that we create, the amount of events and opportunities, right, for people to access the services. We also have a spiritual directory for our state, which is was created and is run by a very dear friend of mine. Alex is a palm reader, and it's I'm really fortunate because I don't think I could do this whole YouTube thing full-time, 100% forever. I'm not one of those kind of vibes. I want to get back out into my community and reconnect with, people face to face. Don't get me wrong, I will still be doing my channel, and I love you guys, but I'm so fucking blessed and fortunate that my state has such a strong, tight-knit spiritual community where there's always something fucking happening, right? Yeah. Oh, look, there's a lot of like churchy shit here, but like, I mean, look, my state here, like we've got the largest quartz deposit in our country as well. So it tends to be a very highly spiritual place, very slow paced in compared to the other states. I am fucking lucky, man, to live in such a beautiful fucking state, such a beautiful fucking place. All right, Polly, let's have a look. What does Polly need to know? What's confirmation coming out here? They want you to say confident Athena energy, right? So, I'm just seeing, I'm seeing you're getting earringing. What side, dear? What side? What's your ear? Paulie, man, you've got so much fucking strength, man. And the direction that you're headed in, Paulie, like, you don't need to be told, right? You don't need to be told. You don't need to be told. And especially not by me, right? Not by me. It's time to use the wisdom, though, that you've gained, okay, to help with the situation, okay? I also want to say to help others in their situation, right? Because I do, when certain people start to, like, comment or engage with my channel, I'll go check out and see if they've got what's on their channel. And I had a look at some of your stuff, and I think you should really dive back into it, right? Dive back into it, because we need more real fucking readers out here, okay? Not these people, man, who just, paint everything out to be a certain way, man. Like those of us know the truth, right? We know truth when we see it. And then there's other people that are still just unfortunately caught up in their karmic ways and their toxic ways and haven't quite healed yet, that they gravitate towards other types of tarot reads and things like that. And don't get me wrong, man, shit gets fucking karmic and hectic up in here, right? But I read a lot for those of us who are actually quite highly tapped in, right? People who are actually on a spiritual path. And when you're on a spiritual path, spiritual warfare is fucking real out here, man. I experience it fucking on the regular, right? So we can't avoid that shit, but you're doing it face to face. Well, that's good. That's good. I might have to get you to do a read for me sometime, right? And I do. I don't like to read my own cards, man, because like everybody in the deck comes out, right? Like every fucking energy. I mean, I get my dream downloads, my other downloads and channel messages from spirit, right, about my own circumstances. But it's nice for other readers to read for me. But I'm particular, man. I'm very, very fucking particular on who will read for me, because I won't let just anybody read for me. Like, so I don't want no fucking re-regurgitated baseline tarot fucking message, right? That they've got no idea who the fuck I am or what I'm here to fulfill. I need somebody who actually taps into spirit, Path of virtue, right? So don't delay. Spirit don't want you to delay or hold yourself back, right? So there's a path here, right, that you need to pick, okay? But the choice is yours. All right, the choice is yours. I swear, Polly, when I read for myself, like we got every fucking king coming out in the reverse. We've got every knight coming out, pages coming out. I'm like, okay, out of all of these, which ones are my children? Because they're the only ones that I'm responsible for, right? Like, it's just, it gets hectic, right? Everyone wants to pop out in the fucking energy. So, and I think most of us, like true psychic mediums, man, will struggle to read our own energy because of just how much is always there, and it's because of the light that we carry, right? The purpose that we have, the journey that we're on is why there's so many people in our energy. I mean, think about it with my channel. I've got so many of you guys constantly in my energy, my mods, those of you guys that I've formed friendships with. Like, I've got a lot going on. So we've got freedom here. So you've released yourself from some hectic time. I want to say like some serious fucking toxic bonds, not just the bonds that you created that were toxic, but the bonds that other people created that were toxic, right? To keep you stuck. Liberation through authenticity, Exactly, it's not our energy. I know my energy because I'll ask Spirit, what's my energy in this, What's my energy in this? Not what somebody's projection of me is. What's my actual energy? Like, I always ask Spirit to give it to me real. Like, if I'm sitting in the reverse, man, Spirit going to show me, right? I mean, it used to happen probably about year and a half ago. I'd see myself come up in reverse with the Queen of Cups in reverse from time to time, and, things like that, man. But okay. Liberation through authenticity, man. Just being okay with who the fuck you are, right? You're just like, you're okay, man. You're good with who you are and where you're at. Could be some situations coming up here as well, Paulie, though, that, you're going to need to really pull on that wisdom, right? You're going to really need to pull on the practicality elements, right, that you've learned as well, not just the spirituality, but I'm getting like something about the practicality, because I kept seeing as well the Earth card when I was shuffling. So there's something here about being able to bring together like the spiritual and the practical, right, and really kind of make something really good out of it, right? So, and I'm spirit's like you already know how to utilize that, right? But it's like you've gained some extra shit along the way that maybe you didn't understand before. Like you kind of, you knew it, but you couldn't implement it because maybe again you might have been still tied to some of these toxic energies. But again, tap into the wisdom, baby. Your spirit, like double confirmation. You're on the right track, mate. You don't even need to question that, all right? Don't question it, okay? Not only is there hope and there's light at the end of the tunnel, but Polly, you're going to be the light at the end of the tunnel for a lot of people, right? Just like I have, while I was trying to create my own light at the end of the tunnel, like I've been a light to so many others, because that's what it is. We are light, right? And we create that light for ourselves and we create it for others. So I do. You are on the right path here, and keep going forward, right? You've got abundance, right? Whatever you are nurturing, right, it's going to be fertile. Fertility, nurturing, abundance. You fucking got this, man. You got this. You do. You bring happiness to the people around you, right? Not the haters, not the fucking karmic family, right? Not the people that were there to bring you a lesson, right? But the people that need you, right? That need your energy, your vibes, your positivity, your wisdom, right? You make these people happy. Okay. And I think that it's also something that it's also something that you've decided upon, right? You've made, same way that I decided to commit to my integrity, right? And honesty. And, you can ask me almost any fucking question, and I'll fucking give you the truthful answer. Cause I've got nothing left to hide, man. My life is what it is. I've done what I've done in the past, but it's, you also help a lot of people make changes, right? So, you could have done this throughout your whole life, Paulie, right? Is help people to make changes in their life, help people to like gain control over their life, or try to teach them how to make changes and gain control of their life. Not that they all did, right? A lot of people, Paulie, you gave your time to a lot of the wrong people, right? You sacrificed yourself for a lot of the wrong people, all in good faith, right? That, people would do the work and blah, blah, blah. But I feel like you've got discernment now on who you should help and who you shouldn't. I give people a few chances these days, right? But once I've seen that you're not going to take the wisdom, the guidance, and you're not going to do anything with it, I'm done. I'm done giving you my energy for fucking free. I'm done giving you the fucking advice. I'm done engaging. I'm done supporting, being like, I'll cut off from energies like that, because I can't keep fucking regurgitating the same fucking messages and the same wisdom to people and then wonder like, oh, why is my life still so fucked? Because you've made no fucking changes. That's why your life's so fucked, right? So continue to enjoy your fucked life, but do it somewhere else, not on my time, right? You did. We all did, right? But that was how we had to learn that. We had to learn how to not overgive. Paulie, everything that you've learned, right, is a part of your purpose, man, right? It's not in vain. None of it's in vain, right? It's now about turning that pain, right, and working it into your purpose, right? Because that's what it's designed to do. Okay. For those of you guys that have gone through some like fucking heavy shit in your life, man, you've got to learn to see it for what it really is, not what your fucking wounded victim mentality or ego's trying to tell you, like that, you're hard done by, right? It's because you have a fucking purpose, right, that's greater than your imagination right now. Right? To go through some fucking heavy shit, it means that oh, somebody doesn't want... See, it's like people don't want me to tell you these things, right? But when you go through some heavy fucking shit from your childhood right up until, your late 30s, early 40s, right? Because that's when, like, number 4, right? That's when we truly know ourselves. That's when we truly become stable in ourselves, full energy, right? But that whole time leading up until then, basically, you're going through a fucking crash course in life, right? But you ain't got no fucking helmet on. You've got no armor. You've got no protection. Like, you're having to go through the battles. But that's because you have a higher calling. It's not in vain, man. It's not, oh, this was done to me. This was done for you, right? It was done for a greater purpose. And when you can start to recognize the reasons why things happen, you don't care so much, right? You become grateful. When people look at me like side-eyed, like, what do you mean? I'm grateful that I went to fucking prison, right? It's an experience that I'm fucking grateful for. Everything that I've experienced, I'm grateful for. Because look how much it's fucking taught me. Look where it brought me. Look at how I'm able to help others. Look at how I'm able to reframe my mind and how I'm able to help others reframe their mind. Could I do that without going through that and then recognizing all that? Fuck no. What would be the point? Right? But for those of you guys that know, right, that know inherently that you're meant to be helping other people in some sort of way, and you've gone through shit, I recommend that you go through the fucking journey, man. I know it's gonna fucking hurt and it's fucking hard. Go through the journey of healing, man. Get to the other side, because I'm telling you, the rewards, the blessings, right? Me seeing, you know, like people are like, oh, but what do you get out of your channel with all of, what do I get out of this with how much time I give? I get to see people change. I get to see people happy. I get to see people feeling supported, which is all the fucking things I didn't get to feel, right, from certain people on my healing journey, right? I get to be that in which I wanted to receive. What could be more fucking beautiful than that? What could be more rewarding than that? Now, there's nothing more rewarding than again, me seeing somebody that I'm spiritually guiding fucking reach those new levels, man. Like that's my fucking reward, right? And that's my greed, right? That's where I get greedy, right? Seeing what I've had to do be poured into somebody else and seeing them succeed too, right? That's what I want to see. That's what I'm hungry for. That's what I chase. That's the thrill that I chase. That's the satisfaction for me, you know? Not money, not fame, not fucking people liking me or idolizing, none of that shit, right? Seeing other people be able to take what I've given them and make something fucking out of it, that's my satisfaction. Because I know that it's helping, right? And the more people that can elevate, that we can help, that can heal, man, that we actually have a shot of fucking creating a new energy on this planet. Well, at least for some of us. And look, if we can't, well, we'll all just go off to a nice little private island, right? We'll build a fucking nice little bubble around it where, you know, nice little energetic bubble, live in peace and fucking harmony, right? But don't think that if you've had a fucking hard life, man, that it's without purpose, right? Or it's without reason. And try not to see yourself as a victim, right? Because if you can turn it around, you're going to be the victor, not the victim, right? And there's fucking power in that. But you got to see it. You got to take control of it. You got to own that shit, baby. You got to own it. Love you, Paulie, man. Love you. Kindred spirits, right? Yep. The path of virtue, baby. It's the path of virtue. It is. That's what I mean. Like you got these other channels out here, man. What are they chasing? They're chasing numbers. They're chasing statistics. They're chasing money, right? I'm just chasing the feeling, right? Chasing the feeling of happiness, love, contentment, peace, right? Respect, loyalty. That's what I'm chasing, man. I'm not out here fucking chasing shit to, you know, make me feel safe and secure. I am safe and secure. 12:12 on my clock. I've never been more safe and secure. All right, who's up next, my beautifuls? I feel like somebody else needed to hear that in this chat as well. Like somebody else is sitting in here. Don't know who it is, right? But if you needed to hear that, man, like, and that resonated with you, then take it. Claim that shit, right? Claim that shit. And I hope that you're able to get to the path, right, where you can actually fulfill your soul's purpose, man. Because I'm telling you, there's nothing, Jamie then Shauna, there's nothing more fulfilling, man, than being on your destined path, man. You know, knowing that you're there, you're right there. You're right there. You've taken that leap into it, right? And you're on the path, right? And nothing can get you off it once you're on it. Yeah, there might be little side paths that lead you back, right? But they're just extra little level ups, you know. Think about like an upgrade, you know, upgrades, an update. But I fucking love you guys, man. I fucking do, right? I absolutely fucking do. Jamie General. I just wrote Jamie with a G. I was about to, and it was starting to look like gaming, right? So I don't know, gaming. Man, I hope somebody's not out there fucking playing games out there. Jamie. And if they are, let's hope it's just fun games, not fucking toxic games, right? Not toxic games. And then, oh, thank you, DR. I love you, beautiful. You're also somebody that, you know, DR, you remind me to be playful and open, right? That's what I mean. Like you guys don't, I think some of you guys forget that you're here co-creating my reality, my existence. I can't do this without you guys. I don't exist like this without you guys, you know? And maybe I don't say it enough, man, but you guys give me so much that you probably don't even realize, right? That I'm fucking so grateful for. And it's not the fucking likes, it's not the money, the donations, it's none of that shit, right? It's the energy that some of you guys bring, man, that remind me to stay a certain way. But you do, doubt you remind me to stay fucking playful and open, right? Like forever the innocence of a child, right? Just that playful energy, and I love that about you, right? You remind me to just want to play a little bit, right? Want to be a little bit cheeky and want a little bit, adventurous and open-minded to, different experiences. And, yeah, I love that, man, right? I love that. Energy is money, isn't that, right? Because that's what I mean. Like, again, the more I give to the right energies and the right things, man, like the opportunities in the background, right? Like I get so much that happens in the background. That's like nobody, again, it's nobody's business, right? But like, if people like want to look at the stats of my channel and the views and shit like that, man, I'm not bothered by it, right? I'm so fucking content with the way this channel's flowing, even with the reduction in numbers. I mean, I've seen every good psychic medium on this platform right now is having some troubles with the numbers, but we're still out here doing what we're doing, man, because that's what we're meant to be doing, right? Spirit bless us, people like us in the fucking background. That's nobody else's fucking business, right? So don't be looking at the stats of my channel, fucking trying to see where I'm at, with my abundance and where I'm at, because man, you got no idea, and it's none of your fucking business, right? It's none of your fucking business, As a Leo, life path 8, baby, I'm destined for abundance anyway. So whether you like it or not, I'm gonna get it. It's just nobody's business how I get it, right? But I get a lot of fucking blessings, man. But I can't even, like, my mind's been blown the past couple of weeks, the way Spirit's just delivering fucking, like, even just like the blessing and the abundance of fucking amazing people around me, man. Like, that is abundance, right? That's what I mean. Everyone fucking thinks about dollars and cents, man, right? Like, everyone's thinking about, like, fucking, coins and fucking paper money and shit, right? I'm just out here thinking about abundance in fucking gifts, right? Abundance of ideas, abundance in friendship, love, right? That's fucking abundance to me, because I'm not financially driven. So, I mean, I am blessed in that way too, but it's not my main focus. So, and when you don't have that as a main focus, guys, and you are destined for abundance, like actual financial abundance, right? I mean, I'm a Taurus North Node, baby, and a fucking life path 8 and a Leo. I don't know how much more destined for security and financial abundance one is, man. But the fact that I don't focus on that, that's not where I put my heart and soul into. That's exactly why Spirit's going to give it to me. That's exactly why they're giving it to me, right? Why things come to me so easily. And it's for some of us, we're just destined for that, man. You can't hate on a person who's just destined for abundance, man. Again, Taurus North Node, Leo, life path 8, those of you that know fucking numerology, know astrology, know the zodiac, man, that speaks in itself. So it is what it is, right? I'm not going to deny it, but I don't chase it. I don't obsess over it, right? I live comfortably. I live happy, right? But I'm also very responsible with what I do with my finances. I don't over fucking spend. I always take care of my responsibilities, my priorities, my kids first. But Spirit will always fucking bless me, man, because my heart's in the right fucking place when I do this shit. If I start giving it to the wrong people, right, if I start fucking giving energy to like exes or people that just want to fucking take and give nothing back, right, or try and get a leg up off my energy, that's when fucking Spirit fuck me up, right? That's when they take away and make it hard for me. And man, shit. I mean, I went to fucking prison for fucking trafficking, for fuck's sake, right? So trust me, been there, done that, because I was doing the wrong shit, right? I was being toxic, being around the wrong toxic energies, given to the wrong fucking people, got caught up in some shit, got greedy, right? Fucked around, found out. Jamie, General, Shauna. But yeah, you can't be upset, man, when everyone's path's different, right? Not everyone's meant to have the same thing in this life as others, right? So, if you're not meant to have abundance, man, then learn to live a fucking humble life, right? What can I tell you? I don't know what to tell you. You got to accept what it is, right? I had to learn how to accept taking money, right, to the true value of the services that I offer. You know how long I used to fucking underpay myself, right, or undercut myself? To the point where I'm like, no, fuck it, right? Everything's going up, right? I know my value. That's a lesson that Spirit needed me to learn as well, right? So for some of you guys, you need to humble yourself when it comes to your money, right? You need to live a more humble life. You need to learn the value of what richness truly looks like. There are fucking men and women out in this world that have all the fucking money in the world, man. They're still fucking poor, right? They're still fucking poor because they're not rich of heart. So just remember that, guys. Richness comes in all different forms, but man, if you're not destined for it, if it's not your path this lifetime, please don't hate on fucking somebody that is. Just recognize what's meant for you in this lifetime, what Spirit trying to teach you. As I'm saying that, right, I split this deck, right? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I don't know. It could be somebody that, you know, might have just heard that, right? That can't accept that they're not destined for abundance, right? That you're going to have to work fucking really hard for your money, right? You're only going to get by because maybe you focus too much on, oh, I need the latest iPhone. I need the latest this. I need the latest. I don't give a fuck, man. Right? I don't give a fuck about the latest anything. I'm not trying to keep up with no one's standards, no one's, you know, idea of what I should fucking have, right? I don't want the fucking house, the white picket fence, and the fucking bullshit, right? I don't need any of that shit, right? Happiness is a fucking inside job, baby, you know? And some people need to fucking learn that, right? Some people out here need to fucking learn, right? How to fucking humble yourselves, right? How to be appreciative of the fucking basics in life, okay? Stop chasing shit, right? Stop chasing an abundance that you're never going to fucking get because you're so fixated on it. All right, release it. Man, what is going on out here, Jamie? Yeah. All right, so we've got the Hierophant in reverse. We've got the Hierophant in the upright here. So it's coming with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So, oh, God. I feel like, again, the Spirit might be helping you Spirit might be showing you something here shortly, or again, illuminating something quite shortly. Yeah, there's going to be some sort of change here, Jamie, right? There's a change that's coming. It's not don't panic, right? I was saying, don't panic, it's organic. Don't panic, right? The changes that are coming in for you, Jamie, are always going to be good ones, right? As long as you keep staying focused on the path, man, like, you know, right? Stop. How many times have I had to tell you, woman, stop panicking? Right? How many times have I had to tell you, stop fucking panicking? Don't panic, it's organic. Don't panic, right? When it comes to that, I'm going to say that situation in particular, right, it's always going to go in your favor. But there are some changes that are going to take place here. Abso-fucking-lutely. Somebody's gonna feel quite energetically chaotic when this tower hits them, right? Nine of Cups in the reverse. They're gonna, it's gonna hit them in their emotions, right? Gonna get them in their feels, whatever this is, okay? But it's the beginning of some sort of recovery for you, okay? And again, it's gonna ease your minds here. Man, you got a lot of reverse swords coming out here. Look at that. Okay, it's going to mentally set you free, right? When this change finally takes place, I don't know what the timeline is here, but we've got seven of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Tower card, which is the number 16, right? Again, the number 777, baby. So there is, again, luck, right? You get lucky, right? We're up all night to get some, right? She's up all night to get lucky, baby, right? Number 17, the Star card, number 8. Okay, so there is going to be some sort of transformation. Okay, so this could be taking place in Scorpio season. Right, this could be taking place in Scorpio season. But either way, this energy is changing, it's shifting, right? Even if it's not a bang on happening, right, it's going to begin to shift through this period. So again, just keep focusing on what you're building, growing, right? Okay, it's you know, don't take shortcuts here. Shortcuts here either with anything. Right, take the time to think about what moves you want to make. There's no rush for anything, okay? But again, Spirit, don't ever lose the fucking hope, man. Don't ever lose the fucking hope. Don't ever, right? They don't want you to lose hope ever. Have that fucking faith, okay? That it's all going to, things are coming into balance, okay? Things are coming into balance, and you're going to be able to finally heal that part of your heart, right? Where, again, because it's hard for you guys, I know, because when you guys are still, like, in the mix of dealing with these karmic ex-partners and shit, right? Like, especially if it's, again, divorces, legalities, shit like that. I understand it because I've been there and done it. I mean, shit, I still haven't finished family court for custody stuff yet, right? But either way, like, I'm not even phased, right? I know I'm getting what I want. I'm probably getting better than what I fucking want. I'm probably going to exceed my expectations, right? Because again, I don't expect anything, right? I'm just doing what I know I'm supposed to be doing out here, and that's all, right? And that's why, because I don't have any expectations, right? Spirit are probably going to fucking blow my mind with what happens in it at the end, right? But it's going to be you're going to be able to really kind of let it all kind of go, babe, you know, and that's where you want to get to, right? You really want to be able to clear that fucking energy out, and again, not have to bring any of that into a new connection, because yours is messy. Yours is like real energetically messy, right? Yours is like really aggro messy, right? Mine's like fucking ashamed and fucking too much of a fucking coward messy. Does that make sense? Right? Different kind of vibes. Different kind of vibes. But you're going to be able to heal that heart finally and get over all this shit, right? And that's going to be a really good time and place for you, babe. Really good time and place. All right, Shauna, what am I reading for you, beautiful? I can't sleep, and then you came in my screen. Wanted to tell you, do you remember your zodiac reading last month? I think Scorpio part went crazy. I'd have to go back. Oh my God, I gotta look. Who are you? Who are you? Who am I talking to? It was an all 12 signs reading. Okay. You're new. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at your engagements on my channel, and I'm seeing the all 12 signs reading. Oh wow. Well, I mean, I hope it wasn't bad shit. I hope it wasn't bad shit, babe, that I said, right? I hope it wasn't bad shit that I said that fucking played out. I hope it was good stuff, right? Like, I hope, I hope whatever happens, like, it, you were able to, like, get through it, or you've been able to get through it. Because, like, man, like, there's, like, this thing with, like, and I used to say this to my ex-husband, right? Like, I don't actually like having to fucking say I told you so, right? Because most of the shit that I'm right about, I don't actually want to be right about, right? So even now with the things that come up in readings, or the things that I might channel for you guys, right, that aren't nice, man, I don't want those things to fucking happen. Like, I don't actually want to be right. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know it's good because you guys give me the confirmations that, I'm tapped in, but I mean, I know that obviously, but I don't fucking like when I say shit and then it fucking happens to you guys. It's not nice. I don't actually like it, right? That's where I want to be wrong. I'd like to be wrong. That's where I'd love to be wrong, but unfortunately, when you know, right? My girls, what's up with your teen? You want to know what's up with your teen? Can I ask how old? Why I don't know why the number 14, is the number 14 relevant here? Or did something significantly happen? Number 14, age 14? 16. 16, did something happen at age 14? Was there something sort of shift, right? Something that changed, I don't know, either in your circumstances, something that happened, traumatic. I don't know, why did I get the number 14 here? Number 14 seems to be really significant. Either number 14, 5, 23, change, something of that nature, right? So, that's what Spirit are alerting me to. All right, let's have a look. See. You moved. Okay. All right. So, yeah, it was change. 14, the number 5. And so that was, 2 years ago. Interesting how Spirit give me all those, we just started out with the number 14 and look how much information we got already. So, yeah. What have we got going on here? Fuck, man, Spirit, like, I also love that you guided me towards using these cards, man, because I fucking love this deck, right? The ways that I fucking have been able to use this symbol on deck, right, interpret the different things here. But, like, usually, don't even worry about ignore how I would normally translate this card, right? It has no relevance to what I'm saying right now. But the shifting, right, the moving around here, right? So there's something about the move, right, that could be or could have had a bit of an impact here. Okay, so I don't know whether maybe she was a little bit resistant or didn't really want to. I don't know whether there's a bit of arguments maybe between you guys about moving, right? Uprooting. Shauna, do you not remember what you were like at 16 years old? Do you not remember how horrible it is to be a fucking 16-year-old? Oh my God. Like, I would never want to relive that age again, seriously. Like, it's fucking horrendous. There's so much fucking pressure. Like, just so much fucking pressure. Okay, so, yeah, I don't know. She could have been maybe a little bit resistant to it. She could also still just be a little bit, I want to say kind of sulky, right? This could also just be, like, hormones, right, playing up at the moment, man. Again, 16 is a pretty intense time for a girl, right? We've got a lot developing in our body and shit. Yeah, so I don't know. She could just be feeling like a little bit defensive. I mean, when we look at that, right, like closed off, like so. Yeah, I don't know. There could be something maybe even that's going on around her that she's having to defend herself from. Okay, so this could be again friendships around her, relationships around her. Um, I feel like at heart, like she's got quite a gentle nature. What star sign is she? What star sign is she? Right? She's she comes across as a bit of a gentle soul, right? Or she's soft-hearted. So yeah, Libra, soft-hearted. She got just a beautiful energy, right? So very gentle, and so again, she could be having to defend herself against something at the moment. It could be at school, could be through friendships, right, where somebody's kind of hurt her, like hurt her feelings or tried to put her down and hurt her or something. So I think, let's have a look. What spirit, what should Shauna do in this situation? That's fucking hard, man, when you see kids like that, right? Man, I don't know. I think like my daughter's only 6, right? But 6 going on 30. She was so different to how I was as a kid, man. Like I had so many insecurities projected at me from like when I was really, really little that from the day I first started school right through till basically I was 38 years old. Right? I struggled with friendships with certain people. My daughter like has a real, I don't give a fuck if people don't like me. Like if your daughter's been like self-conscious like that since childhood, like this could be just again like kind of a bit of a build-up of things. So I want to say like be mindful as well of how you kind of approach the situation, because I know as well how 16-year-olds can kind of really shut mum down, especially if you guys don't have a good solid relationship. I mean, if you guys have got a good relationship, or generally you guys have a good relationship, just reminding her of who the fuck she is, man. Even at fucking 16, we still need to remind her of who the fuck we are, who the fuck we really are, the potential of the potential of that we hold to who we're going to become, right? So unconditional love, right? Just remember to remind her that she is loved, right? Even if it's not from the places that she wants it, or and yeah, it could be making her feel a little bit isolated, right? It could be making her feel a little bit isolated. So I don't know, maybe help her try to find some sort of solutions. Okay, guide her towards some sort of solutions here. I feel like again, yeah, she's actually been feeling like this for quite some time. She has. Theta's coming out, long position. That kind of breaks my heart, right? It's not nice, man, because fucking I know what that's like to struggle like that with friendships, and man, I was fucking bullied forever and a day. I mean, now I'm just energetically bullied, right? But I don't mind, because I'm fucking way too tough for fucking the energetic bullying to fucking bother me. But and I don't know, maybe she needs some help gaining some sort of confidence here. Okay, so yeah, intuition is definitely like on point though with what's going on, that there's a reason to, be or have concern. So, don't ignore that. I want to say as well, maybe try and do something nice together, maybe even just to get her mind off of it. I want to say something unusual, right? Something out of the ordinary, right? That you both can kind of, something maybe that you both haven't done, right? That you can kind of do together, that's just going to, you know what I mean? Just remind her who she is, the bond, right, that she does have. Okay, and again, help her to just see those solutions. But all you can do, Mama Bear, is fucking offer that support, right? Offer that guidance, tell her and help her to train and trust her own intuitions in certain situations, so that she's not going through life in her her 20s and her 30s fucking questioning who she is, her value, what she, because this could be like where again, like that's that real pivotal age, man, where like if you don't have the right support in those years, man, like you will go through your 20s and your 30s like fucking all kinds of fucked up, right? All kinds of fucked up, not knowing yourself, not feeling confident. So definitely yeah, I don't know. Is this best friend of hers like just always in fucking competition with her or some sort of shit? Jealous of her in some way, shape or form? But like your daughter seems to be like really, really humble. Like just really, really gentle fucking energy is what I keep getting. So I don't know if her best friend's actually jealous of her, No, that's beautiful. That's what I mean. Like, she's got such beautiful energy, right? But I don't know. I don't. I want to say, I'm like, is this bitch fucking friend of hers fucking like, that's what I want to call her. She's a bitch, right? She's got this other energy, bitchy energy, right? And I get a very like beautiful, just a very beautiful soft energy from your daughter, right? So, just tell her, man. She don't need to fucking give to everybody. She don't need to be nice to everybody. It's great to be lovely, right? To be that energy, but teach her how to have some fucking backbone, how to have some fucking grit, right? How to bite back a little bit. She's gonna need that, especially if people are jealous of her. Right? It's great to be lovely, right? But she's gonna need to know how to energetically, spiritually, emotionally defend herself when she needs to, in order to again have that strength and not let things impact her and then make her feel like there's something wrong with her, right? Because there's nothing wrong with her. She got, like I said, she got beautiful fucking energy, man, like really beautiful energy. All right, but haters are gonna fucking hate because I don't know, is this best friend of hers not as fucking pretty, right? I don't know, I'm getting something about hair, right? I just keep seeing something about like shiny fucking hair, right? I don't know. Does your daughter have really fucking shiny nice hair? It's like this chick seems to be like just sizing up, right? Very, very jealous in competition, Yeah, to learn to hold her boundaries, right? It's just and it's hard, man. It's hard because we've also, as mothers as well, like we've got to let our kids kind of figure these things out, but offer support, not overstep, but like there's something about the fucking like this, and I want to call like your daughter's best friend like this bitch, man, be getting jealous over your daughter's fucking hair. Like, what the fuck, man? Right? If you want hair like that, like, geez, go to the fucking hairdresser, woman. What? Ask your mum to take you to go get your hair fucking did. What? I don't know what the fuck to tell you, But like, shit. And that's the petty shit, right? The fucking teens be getting jealous over, right? Oh, fucking that bitch's hair, right? Like, Jesus Christ, Fucking get to our age, right? The shit that people are jealous over is you being confident and comfortable with yourself as a fucking 40-plus-year-old woman, right? Like, people just all of a sudden like want to fucking hate you because all of a sudden you don't give a fuck anymore what they think. But yeah, well, it's insecurities, right? It's insecurities, it's insecurities. I mean, like, it's fun. It's funny because, Mystical, after you left last night, and because like Mystical was visiting me yesterday, and I got to a point where I was sitting at the table and I just had to take all my makeup off, right? And I think I said to her, the way that I feel when I don't have eye makeup on is like a hairless cat. I know that's a weird way to describe it, right? But I remember walking back past in the mirror after that, Mystical, going, fuck, man, I love how I look without fucking makeup on, man. But it's just like by default, gets up, does her hair, does her makeup, does the things, But it's nice when you can feel comfortable. And look, this is something that I had to overcome. Like, I was in, I think it was like my late 20s, early 30s. And, people had only ever seen me on my Facebook in like makeup, I used to work in like cosmetics department when I was younger. I used to have my own beauty business. Like, I've always been around that sort of shit. So it's always just been like a part of me. But I remember going through this phase where I was like, no, I need to become comfortable with not wearing makeup. And like, I did this thing where I was like, boldly, posted this picture of me. I was like, it's probably the nicest photo of myself on my Facebook, to be honest. Like, I just look so fucking fresh and happy. And actually, I've got a few now that are up there, like, because I also, went camping and everyone's like, oh my God, how are you going to do without your hair dryer and your hair straightener and your makeup? I'm like, people don't fucking know me, man. Like, people don't actually know me. I like to do it, right? Because again, I'm a Leo, man. We like, we like to create. This is also a part of, artistry for me as well. But I'm very, very comfortable, and it's good that she is fucking comfortable. You feel naked without lashes, but that's what I mean. I feel like a hairless freaking cat, But that's because I've just gotten so used to it, right? I also used to do lash extensions. I used to get lash extensions done. Now I just do strip lashes because I can't. Like, I end up pulling my fucking natural lashes out and just fucking them up. So, and I don't like wearing too much mascara. Like, so the fake lashes also like block all the shit getting in my eyes. I actually prefer not wearing eye makeup at all, but I just feel like I have no fucking eyelashes, right? Why do men get all the eyelashes? DR, I bet you've got fucking some thick, luxurious, fucking beautiful long lashes, right? I bet you do. I bet all you boys out here in this fucking, right, got some thick ass. Me and Mystical were talking about last night, man. Like, my son's got like 15 mil long lashes, right? Like, I'm like, dude, women are fucking getting extensions to have lashes that long. My daughter's lucky though. They're short, but they're thick, right? She's got a lot of, so they bring a lot of, they give a lot of depth to her eyes. And like, when you got like, the brows and the hair, man, you got fuck all lashes. Like it just, it kind of throws it all off a little bit. It does throw it off a little bit. But yeah, just keep teaching her to be okay with who she is, man. But she needs to have some grit and backbone here when it comes to friendships, right? And she doesn't need to be nice to everybody, right? She need to be Libra to everybody. You get what I'm saying? She'll need to be fair and just to everybody. She needs to have some fucking grit. Oh, dude, like, you don't understand. When I get off here, sometimes, first thing I'll do, like, fucking rip my lashes off, tie my fucking hair up, right? Tie my hair up into a fucking messy bun and be done with it. I mean, the mums at school get the different variations of me depending on, like, what time I'm streaming, if I have to be ready by the time I drop the kids off to come back and stream, because sometimes it's like they look at me like, oh, it's you. Like, yeah, it's me. Like, no greys in the lashes at least. So that's good. That's good. But yeah, I just don't have thick. I have short, sparse, dead straight lashes pretty much, right? I just don't have the lashes. I don't know why. My mum had like amazing lashes. My uncle, like my mum's brother, who's also in spirit, like they had fucking awesome fucking eyelashes. I got my dad's. Oh, my grandma's just like, sorry, I got my grandma from my dad's side. Like they a lot less hair on dad's side of the family than on mum's side of the family. So, yeah, didn't get the lashes unfortunately. Well, and look, but I just do like, and to be honest, right, if I just feel like, like after you've like, okay, so when I used to work in accounting, right, I decided one day that I was going to go with very fucking minimal makeup. Like I think I put on just like a tiny bit of foundation, like a splash of fucking blush and like a stroke of mascara, right? And for me, that wasn't my normal. My normal was full hair, full makeup, fucking the outfit, the heels, you name it, right? So one day I went into work and everybody thought I was sick, right? They're like, what's wrong with you? Like, are you not feeling well? And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, oh, it's because I'm not fucking wearing makeup, right? So when people have seen me a certain way, right, straight away I stop wearing makeup. They're like, is there something wrong with you? Are you sick? Like, no, I just don't have makeup on. Do I look that fucking different? Do I look sick without makeup? Do I? But, makeup does make you look more, it does. It brings a lot of colour to your face and things like that. I would have had you doing my taxes. Well, my boss probably wouldn't have let me do your taxes. He had me in the back office because, of course, too many tattoos, short dresses and a bit of cleavage hanging out. And I'm not fit for an accountant's office. So, I was always kind of pushed to the back and, the secret worker that does all the hard work that nobody really knows about. My boss wouldn't let me fucking anywhere near the front, right? Especially because we had a lot of older clients, older ethnic clients, Greeks, by the way. So, and these would have been a lot of people that knew, like my family, my grandparents, and things like that. So, my boss didn't want me to shock the fucking Greeks of Adelaide with, my leg tattoo and my slightly shorter dress and, my big flamboyant fucking energy, right? We can't have that in a fucking accountant's firm. That's too much, right? Instead they just, most accountants just secretly rack lines of cocaine on their fucking desk after work and drink, bottles of scotch every night just to get through the work. But we're worried about open flamboyance and fucking colourfulness, right? But yeah, I used to get hidden in the back office, and that's all right. I preferred it too. I preferred it. I mean, you'd be surprised how many fucking like accountants, I'm talking like high-level accountants that are fucking cocaine addicts, right? A lot of them are. Lawyers too. Shit, my lawyer, my lawyer for my criminal case, he was disbarred for a year because he got busted in the toilets of a nightclub racking lines of coke, man. He got disbarred for a year. See? Can't be out here in a fucking position of power, man, right? And like fucking doing shit like that, right? Can ya? Yeah, finance dudes. They are. Man, lawyers, I usually call them liars, right? I swear at one point, like my criminal lawyer thought like I was working for him. I need you to get me this by the end of the day. I'm like, sorry, who's paying who? No, I'll get it to you when I get it to you, and I want you to do this, and this. Like, they forget sometimes. They do get a bit arrogant, but you need the arrogance to be a lawyer, man. Like, because think about it, you're fighting up against the fucking prosecution, man. You think they're the shit, right? They hold all the power. So you got to have a bit of like big dick arrogance fucking energy. My mother always said I used to argue so much as a child I should have become a lawyer. I'm like, I didn't want to be a liar, I didn't want to fucking Don't even get me started. I'm going to go on a whole rabbit hole about what it means to be like the whole bar, right? And what that actually means. Just don't go down rabbit holes. Don't go down fucking spiritual rabbit holes here of like, we're not doing no truth theories out here today, Kerry, right? I don't call them conspiracy theories. They're not fucking conspiracies. Like, when you know your shit, right? But to anyone who knows about the fact that the legal system is built on admiralty law and not law of the land, right, will understand what the fuck I'm saying, man. Like, you don't want to be a fucking liar, right? You don't want to be fucking lying for the devil out there, right? Lawyers and judges, man, you are the black sheep, dear, right? Be fucking proud, man. Proud that you're fucking blessed to be the fucking spiritual fucking sheep. That's fucking heavy, man. That's hectic. That's it. Maritime law. You got it, baby. Right? We're all on the stock market, you know? Your birth certificate, you are stock, right? You are owned by your government. You commit fraud every fucking time you use your legal name. All right? They're like, shut up, Kerry, man. YouTube's going to shut me down for fucking spitting some fucking real truth out here, right? That's what I mean. Like, you have to be careful what you say, but I know a lot about a lot. I know a lot about a lot. I spent from pretty much since 2012 awakening to all different things, right, that led me towards where I'm at. So, but yeah, you know, when you say too much, man, out here, you know what happens to people that speak fucking truth, right? You know what happens to people that bring the truth to fucking light, that bring cures to diseases that apparently, you know, we have no cures for, right? You know what happens to those people, man. You know, you gotta be careful putting fucking bullseyes on your backs these days, right? So, you know, I just gotta pull back, right? Mum's like, you just focus on the psychic shit, Kerry. That's right. I'm not here to fucking change the whole world, man. I'm here to change myself first and foremost, to help you guys make the change. And for those of you guys that know, those of you guys that understand, you know, that side of life, right? The deception of, you know, the shit that's right in our fucking face, man, you know? About what happens in the world out there. I think it's becoming really, really clear that that change can't take place until those of us go through that level up to remove all our fears and limitations. Because how are you going to fight something when you're afraid? If you're afraid of yourself, you're afraid of, you know, you got too many fears to live life, right? You're never going to be able to fight that energy, that dynamic, until you've fought your inner demons. So, you know, because when people like to be like, oh, have you heard this is happening? I'm like, I don't focus on that anymore. I know all about that shit, right? I know all about it. Spent too many years fucking trying to plant seeds and post on Facebook and this, that, and the other, and fucking protests and all the shit, right? Very, very passionate, until I realized, man, nothing's going to change until we all as individuals change, until there's unity, until there's power in numbers, man. Nothing here is going to change on that level, right? And that's why Spirit always tell me that it's more important for us to focus on the inner healing, right? The journey of change with oneself and releasing those fears, because then we're not going to fear all that shit, man. But we're afraid of our own power, our own gifts, our own dreams and goals, man. How you going to be out there fucking fighting fucking those that rule the world? You know what I mean? You can't. So it's better that you get right with yourself, and then, you know, maybe one day. And I mean, that's the plan as well. You know, we get attacked through spirituality as well, because they don't want us to level up that way. They don't want us to spiritually level up. I get really sad though for people who go down the rabbit holes and get stuck at the rabbit holes and stay in that, you know, the anger phase, you know, the angry phase that, oh, we've been lied to our whole fucking lives about, you know, they never actually get over to this side, the spiritual side, where they're able to heal, grow. I mean, again, like, I had stage fright, right? I used to be afraid of being on cameras, hearing myself, watching myself. That doesn't look like it now, does it? But that's because I had to put the work in, right? So now you think I'm afraid to fucking step up and fight some shit? Fuck no, man. Fuck no, right? Because I'm not afraid of myself, my power, you know? And once you can attain that, and more of us can attain that, you know, then, you know, rallying together might actually fucking mean something, might have some sort of fucking impact. But until then, you know, it's only going to frustrate people that sit in that energy. Because I've got some people that I know that, you know, again, just they're so angry about it all. And it's like, okay, but, you know, have you released all your fears and limitations, man, to actually know how to fight that? And they haven't, you know. Do I? Thank you, Shauna. Thank you. Must be the hair and makeup. No, look, I do. I'm a wanker. I'm a bit of a wanker, and I do like to go back and watch my lives from time to time, because I actually do enjoy watching myself. I do. I know that sounds fucking egotistical, but it's not. I just get joy out of seeing myself in my fucking element, right? It's because again, I know where I've been, I know where I've come from. Yeah, as a young girl who used to get like scholarships into like the Australian Girls Choir and shit like that, and then my confidence was stripped from me as a young girl. I got stage fright. Like I had massive stage fright. Then eventually, like I got too many chest infections, throat infections, and then got nodules. And like now I can't sing the way that I used to anyway. But I used to have a lot of confidence when I was younger that was stripped from me quite early. That made me not really want to be seen, like I always used to be like shoulders hunched over and shit. Now I'm just like, yeah, fucking get him out, girl, right? Shoulders back, right? Shoulders back, fucking head up. I don't give a fuck about being seen, right? But it took a lot of fucking work to do that. So I get proud of myself and watch myself, and I laugh at my own jokes sometimes. I don't care, right? I'm my own best friend, my own best company, and if that makes me fucking weird that I watch my own fucking lives played back, so fucking be it, man. It makes me happy, right? Why is everyone going to be bothered by that? No, they don't do the work to really see it, do they? They don't. They don't. I mean, like, I had to do some serious fucking emotional healing, man. Like, I mean, just the fact that my brain, unfortunately, because of genetics and my environment upbringing, right, my brain, unfortunately, the brain pathways develop differently to, most human beings. And that had always posed a huge fucking challenge for me my whole life until, man, fucking spirit came in and just fucking, whew, I can't even explain, man. It just, literally, it felt like 3,000 years of fucking wisdom, man, was just dumped into my head in one moment. And everything became so clear about what I'd done wrong, what I needed to fix, the direction I wanted to go, who I wanted to be, and it all flowed from there, man. So, yeah, it's work, but it's fucking worth it. Good. I mean, if you I mean, for a lot of us, we've been in fucking hermit mode. Who else was fucking gonna fuck around and laugh with all day, right? I was about to say, I laugh at Darren, not with Darren. I love you, my bestie from another testy. I don't know whether he's sitting in the background here or whatever, but he sent me a text message just before. I fucking love him, man. We do. We make each other laugh a lot, but I do. I laugh at my own jokes, my own mannerisms, right? The bullshit that I fucking say sometimes. I'm just like, fuck, man, what did you just say, Kerry? Like, but it's, I don't sit in a place of judgment over myself. That's all right. There's enough people doing that. So I'll leave that job to them, right? I'll hold the position of loving myself first and foremost, right? Being my own number one fan. Because sometimes for some of us, you might only ever get to that, right? Especially if you don't allow yourself to open up and actually have people come in and celebrate you, right? Sometimes for some of you guys, you might stay isolated where you're going to have to be your only number one fan and laugh at your own jokes and love on yourself more than anything else. Oh, something deep's coming up, man. There's a pocket of air like deep in my stomach, right, that wants to come up. There's deep purging, right? So, I mean, I know I've gone through it, but I feel like someone else is going through it. Someone else is going through some sort of deep fucking purging. I want to know. I want to know what love is. What the fuck, man? Mystical, it's back. I want to know what love is. Somebody wants to know what love is. I want you to show me. Oh, change. I'm just reading into the energy of whoever's energy this is I'm picking up on. I don't know, I'm just channeling this energy now, right? Somebody's about to go through some fucking deep purging, man. Some deep shit that needs to come out right now. Actually, you'll appreciate this, right? First time, prepping for DMT, right? It was like fucking 15 years ago. Man, it seems like a lifetime ago, right? Anyway, prepping for it, knew that it was happening and whatever. And, well, two things. My biggest fear was that I would die from it somehow. Do you know what I mean? I was like, so the first thing DMT took me through was what it feels like to die. And I was like, okay, that's cool. We can die any day, right? I want to live, right? But I'm okay with dying because it's peace, right? It showed me there's nothing to be afraid of. Right? It's a place of peace, place of quiet, okay, place of rest. Nothing to be afraid of. So, then, oh my God, the purging, DR, holy shit, man. So I don't know if any of you guys know what orgonite is or what a towel buster is, right? So I was holding onto a towel buster. So it had a lot of energy, and I could feel. So this was the first time as well that I was able to recognize a few of my guides. So I've got a Native American spirit guide. She's, you know what's funny, Mystical? It's like she's probably around the same age gap between you and I, right? So she came in when my mum passed away and had been there like to sort of bridge that gap between, because I was 17, right, to bridge that gap between like adolescence and womanhood for me. And I felt her like on this side of me, like just she had her hand on my shoulder, because I was like purging, right? So I was like chucking my absolute fucking guts up. But the words, right, that were coming out of my mouth along with that were like revolt, disgusting, unworthy. Like, so I was purging everything about how I saw myself, right, that had been sitting in my solar plexus. Like, I was fucking purging that out, like actually like chucking up, right? But the words that were fucking coming out of my mouth, man. And I remember, my friend who I was with, like we did a lot of like journey work and plant medicine together, and a lot of journey work and stuff like that. That really helped to open up my mind, and that's why, like, when you talk about that, I'm like, you're on the money there, because that shit does help you open up your mind. But once you've been there and done that, like, it's like, I mean, I can get to the point where it got to a point where I could actually control my DMT trip. So there's no more benefit in plant meds for me anyway. So it's just like I've passed that phase, but. It was funny because I had that deep purge, right? And then I remember going to the bathroom to go like clean myself up. And I was sitting on the toilet peeing, right? And the mirror was there. And I got a glimpse of myself. And like my ego, right, drums in as like pull yourself together. Like, do you know what I mean? Like where's your dignity, right? And I just started I burst out fucking laughing, right? When that happened, right? And I was like, dignity? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, that was the most beautiful fucking thing that's ever happened. You're worried about your fucking dignity. So like the ego was like trying to like, it got really butthurt over the experience, right? So not only was it like being purged out, right? But then it was just like, oh, look at you, like you've got no dignity, right? Because I was like, a little bit like messy with my mascara and shit like that. And I pissed myself laughing. I was like, man, ego, you really fucking like to fucking hold on strong, man, don't you? Take my strong hand, child, right? And I was just like, it was hilarious. I was just like, nah, my higher self's like, nah, you're not playing me like that right now. That was way too powerful for you to fucking put me in a fucking state of like, oh my God, I should judge myself right now. It was gold, man. It was gold. Yeah, it was already like trying to fucking form its next little fucking victim routine. And I was just like, not on my watch. It was fucking gold, right? Probably one of the best experiences I've ever had. I don't know if you guys have seen Chinese basil. Like, I think it was Chinese basil. It's like the purple one, right? I'd never seen this basil before. And the basil was actually fucking talking to me, and it's like, touch me. And I'm like, I'm like, the basil, right? Touch me. I'm like, so I touched it. They're like, smell your fingers. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, basil. And they're like, yeah. They're like, we knew you'd recognize it by the smell, right? So even the basil was like talking to me, like, man, just the trees, right? Like everything, right? Like I remember just everything, like being so connected to everything. It's important though, guys, DMT is not a fucking, I am not, by the way, condoning fucking the uses of any kind of anything, right? But I mean, we produce DMT upon death, so I don't know how something that we produce, right, can be so wrong. But anyway, I'm not condoning it. But if you ever do go down that path, be mindful who you do it around, your intentions. Okay, it's not a toy, it's not a game, it's not for fun, right? You want to have fun? Let me tell you, spirit going to have fucking fun with you, but in a way that you won't fucking like it. You can't abuse it. Don't know when it's time to stop and take back and absorb and integrate the lessons, right? It's something that is very, very special, very, very fucking sacred, very, very useful if you are actually willing to see the truth, do the fucking work, right? But if you got a closed mind, man, and like, you believe that your government are fucking great, that that fucking, Neil Armstrong went to the fucking moon and that Katy Perry went to the fucking moon. Like, you still believe all that shit, and you think that that our food's great, our water's fucking great, fluoride's fucking awesome for us, and they're just fucking condensation trails in the fucking sky, then DMT is probably not going to be for you, right? Because it's going to challenge your perceptions about everything that you think or perceive to be real, right? It's going to give you that sitting with the divine, with God, like you so call it, or like they say, right? When you get to that level, right, where you've been able to accept, right, that's all that, you get to the next level, right? When you go there, there's only one energy that you end up meeting, right? I'm telling you, it's not a God that sits outside yourself, right? We are all connected to the one energy, right? DMT will give you a truth It is hard to find people that are ethical. 100%, man. Absolutely 100%. Loyalty, how are you, darling? It was funny because somebody came in earlier, right, with the tag, because I don't know, YouTube's been changing everything, loyalty, and I don't know some people's like screen names, it's changing. Somebody came in as Libra King, right, and I was like, is that loyalty? I don't know, because YouTube's been doing some weird shit, but I'm glad yours came up the way that I'm used to it. But yeah, you got to be careful, man. Like, but again, you get to that level where you accept, man, that this don't even matter, man, right? In the grand fucking scheme of your soul, right, of source, that one point of fucking light, right, that we're all fragments of fucking that one point of light, you start to realize, man, this is supposed to be our playground, right? The third dimension is actually supposed to be our fucking playground. It's not supposed to be so fucking hard, right? It's not. Unfortunately, this is the song that doesn't end, and it goes on, my friends, right? And it never fucking stops, right? We're never going to escape the cycle. It's the way that it was described to me one day was it's a cycle within a cycle within a cycle, and it keeps looping, it keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going, it never fucking ends, right? So when you start to realize though that third dimension is just our playground. It is our playground. It is we have so much ability to shape our fucking playground, but you got to have a mind open enough, right? Open enough to dispel all the fucking illusions of the 3D, right? And I'll be like, oh, it's a condensation trail. Well, it's fucking like, nah, man. When you've fucking seen grid lines across your fucking sky, people, I'm telling you, it's not a fucking condensation trail. You need to wake the fuck up, man. Life isn't as pretty as what they've told you on TV, what your teachers have fucking told you, right? It's not. You gotta remember, right? Law, medical, education, same set of fucking books. Same set of fucking books. The books never change. The teachings never change. The approaches never change, right? They teach the same thing over and over and over and over. Eons and eons and eons, right? You got to learn to fucking see outside of the set, the set structure of what we're taught. Okay, you got to be more open-minded than that. Especially if you guys are on a fucking spiritual path, man. Don't be out here being all spiritual shit and like fucking, oh, vote fucking Trump #1, right? Like, it doesn't work like that, man. Right? The two don't go hand in hand, right? This false reality here that's been created, this false narrative that's been created here, don't align with spirituality like that. They don't. Alright, so start to see the truth, man. But if you do get an opportunity to, and don't seek it out, don't go trying to seek shit out, right? Some people aren't meant to have it. Some people aren't meant to have it. I mean, it happened with my ex, right? Spirit told him, they gave him the download that he's not ready. He's not ready for it. So all it gave him was kaleidoscope colors. He didn't get no deep journey, no fucking, and look, not everyone's going to go like out into the ethers, out of space, right? For a lot of you guys, if you guys are very open-minded already, like, you believe in the possibilities of like aliens and all that cool, wonderful shit, and just like you've got a very good imagination like that. Most of you, when you do that when you do DMT, you'll go in, right? Because it's your inner world that's fucking more chaotic, right? It's not that you need to be shown about, what's out there, right? It's an inner journey, right? So, because I used to wonder, like, oh, why don't I get to like go out there and do that? Like a spirit, like you don't need to. You already know what's out there, Kerry, right? What you need is to fucking look in here, right, and work through what's in here. And that's what it did. It helped me starting to purge certain emotions, right? Helped me to recognize like how I actually felt about myself. Look, it might have taken me like 15 fucking years. Like, we made it, team. We fucking made it, right? But yeah, I did a lot of that to, again, just really, really open my mind up to possibilities, opportunities, right? This is our fucking playground. This is our playground. Everything is fractal, dude. Don't talk to me about fractal. Like, I used to get, sometimes I'd just be like, oh God, like when the reality hit, man, that it never ends, right? I used to get a little bit disheartened, right? So I was just like, I need to stop doing DMT, man. This is starting to make me fucking frustrated. Because I would literally be like fractal in my own energy, right? In that space, right? I'd just be going into myself. And it was fucking driving me nuts, man. Like, it would drive me nuts. I got to a point where I was like, this isn't fun anymore. I'm not learning anything. I've been given the harsh fucking truth of the reality of this situation, man. And now I just have to work with what I've got down here in the 3D, right? But none of this is fucking real, guys, right? None of it is fucking for real, right? It's not actually real. It's a creation. So let's make it a fucking good one, right? If we're going to live in the fucking simulation, can we at least make it a fucking good one? Let's go like GTA 5, GTA 6 spec. Let's just go all fucking out, mate, right? Jet planes and fucking, strippers rocking up at the apartment, whatever, right? But this is supposed to be the playground, right? supposed to enjoy this, not fucking, it's not supposed to be so fucking hard. We don't need to make it so hard. So if you, again, get through the lessons of the internal shit, man, like you can, you change the outer world dramatically, and you realize just how fucking powerful we are. I am, you are, right? I am, you are, we are all the one same thing, man. There's no separation between you, me, and source. Nothing. I am you, you are me. In fact, I'm sitting here having a conversation to nothing, right? But myself, because we're all a part of each other. We are literally all fragments of the one same fucking beam of fucking light, right? Think about it like the evil eye, right? We are like the dot, right, inside the fucking circle, baby. That's what we are. We're the dot inside the fucking circle. And the second that you start to recognize that, you actually then click on to, oh, holy shit. If I am a fragment of light from source, what am I? What are you, collective? What am I? What am I? And I'm talking to me. I'm talking to me, right? What am I? I am the creator. I am that point of light. I am source. When you guys actually start to recognize, right, that you, I, we, again, I'm talking to myself, man. I used to get into these people like, why am I just talking to myself? And I'm just talking to myself. I'm just talking to myself. There is only one fucking thing that exists out here is light. There is dark and there is light. We are the light in the darkness. What are we? What are we? Fuck the God concept, fuck spiritual, fuck religion, right? Go above that, man. That's where DMT will take you. It will teach you that you are the creator, right? You are the creator. You are the energy of the creator. Not just, oh, we were made in the image of, in the image of, no. If we are all connected to the one fucking point of light, logical brain, what does that tell you? What are you? The universe, right? Exactly. Experience it. You are the creator. You are source. You're just a fragment of it, right? We're all just fragments of it down here. Spirit's like, I'm not going to go too deep into the, again, when I asked for the fucking meaning of life, man, I fucking got it. And I understood it on a level where I was like, holy shit. And the fact that it's coming back to me right now at this point, Spirit's like, there's a reason why we need to have this conversation. Wow. It's all coming together, baby, right? I've got some work I need to do this afternoon. There's some shit that I learnt in the past that I need to integrate into right now with what I've got right now. Oof, that was powerful, Spirit. See, and we out here sweating the fucking small stuff. And we are source. We are the light, exactly, right? So when people sit there and like, I don't care. Like, there's not a... I don't have fear, right? What am I going to fear? I'm going to fear myself, right? If I am a fragment of light of source, what am I? I'm source. What am I afraid of? I don't believe in heaven and hell, so I'm not afraid of fucking, God-fearing, right? I get why people need to be God-fearing, because some people don't know how to fucking act right, right? People who don't know how to fucking act right, yeah, it's good to fear something outside of yourself. That something outside of yourself will keep yourself accountable. But if we were built in God's image, right, then we're able to keep self-accountability. We're able to keep self-accountability. Man, this goes fucking so deep. I don't know if some people are ready for this kind of fucking conversation or not, right? We're going into real, like, universal wisdom here, right? This isn't fucking spiritual. This isn't tarot. This isn't fucking... This is above any kind of dimension that we've ever talked about in these kind of spaces, right? This is knowledge that goes above that, right? And it's not to sit there and make you feel like, sit in your ego, right? Ego's not a dirty word either. But when you guys actually start to realize that you are source, you are the creator, that is your power. That is what you are. There is nothing else, right? But hey, if you need to fear something outside of yourself, by all means, go ahead and do it. If it gets you to act right, fuck yeah, right? Because, man, look at all the people that don't believe. I mean, there's people out there that don't believe in God, right? Don't believe in anything outside themselves. They're not fucking acting right, are they? They're not acting right. But if thinking of a power outside of yourself, a higher power, which is your highest power, baby, right? It's not anything else but you, right? And if you can learn to keep yourself accountable, then you don't need to fear anything, right? Because you are it. You are the it that most people in religion fear. You are it. You are the creator, baby. You are source. You are God. Whatever you want to fucking call it, man. You are it. Yeah, look, when it hit me, I was like, it kind of ripped my world apart, and it happened at a real fucking. It's funny because I got that wisdom and that download at a real bizarre time in my life, and I think that was literally my creator self trying to fucking save me at the time from like real disaster, right? But it's like what I wanted to create here, obviously in the third dimensional aspects, right, is different to what my creator, my source energy wanted to do, right? So again, this part of me, the part of me that runs in the 3D version, right? Because again, it's your ego that actually runs your physical body, right? You need it. You need your ego. Your ego is what gets you up and brushes your teeth every fucking day and brushes your hair and all that shit, right? So you need your fucking ego. When everyone says like kill your ego, there's like parts of your ego you want to kill off, right? The parts that fucking kill you and your power, right? You want to kill off the parts that render you powerless, right? Or take away the truth of who you are, that you are the creator, right? We should start a new religion, start ourselves a new cult religion, right? But look, there's a lot of people that don't want to understand that concept, right? Because again, if they can believe that there's something outside of themselves that's able to save them, they can repent to, ask forgiveness, be accountable to, then they know how to act right. When you know how to fucking act right, you don't need anybody watching over you, judging you, right? There are no fucking gates of fucking heaven and hell, whatever. If you don't believe in those concepts, you don't create them, man, right? You don't create them. You are the fucking creator. You are the fucking creator. You actually can do fucking anything, man. Exactly. Well, that's what, wow, this is why, again, there's a reason why this topic's coming up, man, because I hadn't thought about this in a couple of years, man, because it's been about 3.5 years since that all hit me. And I didn't know how to utilize it. 111 on my clock here, right? Power of 3. I did say it's a cycle within a cycle within a cycle. How can something be all three things? The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, body, mind, and soul, right? People don't know how to piece together the connections, do they? We're body, mind, and soul. Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, the Holy fucking Trinity. What the fuck are we, people? Right? 1111. 111, right? 111. Number 3. We are the creation. We are the creator. You are God, right? Whether you fucking want to believe that shit or not, right? I don't care. Bible bashes, you can fucking bash your Bible, fucking wherever the fuck you want, right? What you can't do, right, is get me to act out, right? Give my power away, or fucking put me in a state of fucking fear of somebody judging me and me being condemned to fucking hell. Baby, we are in fucking hell, right? You're talking to fucking chaos before cosmos. My whole life's been fucking hell. I'd fit in quite nicely there. So I'm not fearful, right? But am I mindful? Am I mindful of the fact that I need to hold a certain level of integrity, right? Act a certain way, be responsible? Absolutely. Right? So it's important that if you are going to, if you're gonna grasp onto your creative energy and sit in that, I am the creator, then you need to take the responsibility that also comes with that, right? Because you have to be self-accountable. You can't do it without it, right? Otherwise, you're not going to be the good creator kind, right? You're going to end up getting dark. So you got to be mindful about these kind of concepts as well, right? It's not to feed your ego, right? It's to remind you how much power you've got, right? This isn't about. I'm not trying to give you guys an ego trip. I'm trying to tell you guys how fucking powerful you, we are, right? That's it. I am. We are all one and the fucking same. You drive the bus. You're in. Did you sign up? Well, yeah, we all signed up. We all signed up, right? We all signed up a long fucking time ago. But geez, I'm probably gonna get fucking. I swear, if any church groups come across this, right? Please don't send me hate mail. Don't send me haterade instead. At least I can drink that. But look, there's nothing wrong with, you know, the teachings of Yeshua and Christ consciousness and all that shit, right? But man, you know, to teach a whole fucking group of fucking people, right, that you're waiting for somebody to come fucking save you. What are you? You're a victim? You got no power, huh? That's how unimportant you actually are. No, man, stop it. Just stop. I don't buy into it. I'm not buying into it. Spirit, the true nature of spirit that's not what I've experienced, right? And maybe, hey, it's just that back in good old biblical days, right? They just didn't know how to interpret they didn't know how to interpret their own actual energy, right? And thought it was something outside of themselves. I don't know, maybe they didn't have any good DMT back then. Or they didn't have good DMT refining fucking abilities back then, right? To reach those kind of truths, man. Like, there's only a handful of people that I've been able to share that concept with that get it, right? And then when I talk to them, I'm like, but I'm still just talking to myself about it because I'm you, you're me, and we're all part of one thing, right? Just think about it. Fragments, right? The light was just fragmented. That's all we are, little bits and pieces of it. Why? Do we want to know why? Why the journey of life? Do you want to know why these experiences? Why we are fragments of that one light, and what the purpose is? What the purpose is of different souls? Because I got the answer too. I know the answer to that too. And it doesn't sit as a like, and again, this isn't fucking ego, man. This is fucking truth, man. It sits deep within every fiber of my fucking being, right? And I have no questions about it. From the moment that this was delivered to me, I've never questioned it, right? But I do understand the meaning of life, why we're here, what we're here to do, and what happens after it, right? I understand it all. Now, if you can incorporate that, right? If we can incorporate that, and this is where now this is coming in for me, right? Being able to utilize that now and incorporate that, holy shit. With where I'm at right now, that's power, man. There's some power that I've just given myself that I hadn't been able to completely integrate before. On and full, baby, that's right. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Some of us here are just, some of us souls here, us fragments of light down here, are just here to remind our other parts of us, right? That there's more to this than what meets the fucking eye, okay? And it's not ego. It's not ego at all. It's not none of that thing. It's not superiority complex. It's none of that shit, right? It's fucking truth. It's pure fucking truth. You are the creator. I am the creator. I am you. You are me. And I'm just having a conversation with myself right now. So on that note, collective, I'm going to get the fuck off of here and go chill the fuck out and go journal. Go do some journaling, man, because that was... I'd forgotten about that, right? Little old soul me down here, right? 3D me. I'd forgotten that. And there's a lot of power that can be utilized out of that with where I'm at right now. Unless anybody wants another read, right? I think we've covered a lot today, right? We've covered a lot today. Otherwise, if you guys will allow me to depart, thank you guys for all the likes, the love, allowing me to fucking enjoy this fucking journey, this life that I'm creating for myself, right? I appreciate you guys so fucking much. Likewise, man, because Joanna, baby, we are the same. You and I are the same person, same, right? That's why. Oh, DR wanted one, absolutely. I love you, DR. Fucking always happy to read for you. Now, do we ask an actual question? Do we have a question? Yeah, it's a good one, Banana, right? When you do get the message, absolutely hang up the phone, right? You don't need to go any further, do you? When you know, you know. When you've got that information, you don't need to keep going down there. You don't need to go going down that path. I mean, I would love to facilitate those journeys for other people, but, can't be doing fucking anything like that out here in this 3D realm, right? Can't be doing that these days, right? Settlement proposal. It's probably bad, but hey, don't manifest that, all right? Don't create that for yourself. As the creator, baby, right? Don't create that for yourself. Don't create. Oh shit. Okay. If they want to come out again, those two cards that I just saw, I'll take them, but I refuse at that point. All right, I'm refusing, spirit. I refuse. Again, 3D playground. We can do what we want. I don't know what. I'm serious. It's my time to shine, right? What's your time to shine? What is this? All right, so we've got the Seven of Pentacles coming out here, bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune in the upright. I'd stay confident, DR, right? Stay confident with the Strength card coming out under that. How should he be feeling about this, Spirit? How should he be feeling about this? I wouldn't worry about it. I'd release your fear about it. I wouldn't be worried about it. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie. All right, at the bottom of the deck before, you were showing up as the King of Pentacles in reverse, but I get that's more because you're worried about it, right? Not because that's actually where you're gonna end up, right? Because I was like, that's why I asked the question that I asked to get that card, because I was like, that's not your actual reality. That's how you're feeling, right? That's your energy, but it's not the actual reality. So don't panic, man. Sorry to say, but it's looking like there's going to be an Empress in reverse, not a King of Pents in reverse, right? So don't worry too much. Don't worry too much about it. Again, I feel like whatever it is, it's going to be fair, right? It's going to be fair, right? It's going to be fair. You know, I know you're worried about it. Stop worrying about it. Stop worrying about it, right? Be confident. Stop worrying about it, DR. Right? I want you to be confident, right? Getting your King of Wands energy. Be confident, okay? Look at the big picture as well, right? Be confident. Manifest your reality, man. Confidence, charisma, right? Passion. Throw all that into your thoughts, right? That's what you're gonna get, okay? So I feel like, yeah, you're gonna be happy with it either way, okay? But let all things be fair, okay? Let all things be fair. You are gonna turn this in their favor, right? You are gonna turn this in your fucking favor, right? You are. I'm telling you, I feel like she's gonna be severely disappointed because it's not gonna. She really thinks that she's gonna fucking strip it all. It doesn't work like that, baby. It doesn't work like that, right? It doesn't work like that. Not. You need to have more faith, right? You really do need to have more faith in spirit, man, right? Like blind fucking faith, dear man. You have the ability to manifest and create that reality through your blind faith. That's why I keep trying to remind you, man, like, just stay positive. I know it's fucking hard. I know. But man, like, I can already, like, I don't even know the outcomes of certain things, but I can feel it, baby. Like, I can feel it. I mean, I spent time being worried about it, but I can feel it, man. I'm not even worried about it. I know Spirit's fucking got me, man. I know they've got me, right? I know that what I've manifested for this existence, right, is exactly what it needs to be. So, faith, right? Have faith. Thank you, Banana. Love you, beautiful. Food for the soul. Oh, I do like to feed souls, right? Usually spoon feed them pie though. No. I'm good. It was a good live. Didn't know what to expect. But you know, again, having no expectations is always the best way to go. Lots of deep shit here tonight, guys. Right? Again, lots of beautiful vulnerability, a lot of support, a lot of love here, right? On my channel. You can't fucking buy that shit, man. You can't buy it. You can't manufacture it. You can't fake that shit, man. That's genuine love and contentment up in here. No, she doesn't see who you are. She doesn't. She can't see man. Dude, she doesn't even see herself correctly. What are you talking about? Yeah, she doesn't even see herself correctly. She sees herself in some sort of superiority light, right? Like, her shit don't stink. She does nothing fucking wrong, right? Like, she believes that there's an entitlement. Like, I have high honor and I am entitled, right? But it's very distorted, right? I very much get that she's either got narcissistic personality traits, so she could have some sort of personality disorder. She could actually be an actual fucking undiagnosed narcissist, sociopath, something of that nature. But like, it's really her energy. Every time we talk about it and then I tap into her energy, it is really like, does she have any friends, man? And if she does, like, how does she keep them? How does she keep them? Right? Because 1, 2, 3, I keep moving forwards here. I would hate to be friends with an energy like that, right? Like, it's just it's very Mean Girls vibes, right? But nothing to back it up, man. Like, it's not like, oh, I've got the skills to back my Mean Girl fucking vibes. Oh, I can sit my fucking ego because I've actually got the skills to back it, man. This is like in making up in her head, like a made up scenario. Like, I'm the fucking shit, baby, and like she ain't shit is kind of where it's at. I just don't get it. Like, I don't get it. She ain't a child or something, or like, what is it? Did her parents fucking overspoil her? Like, what is it that makes her in this fucking energy, man? Because like, I'd hate to be around her, as kind of what I'm saying, right? And I feel like you guys are like fucking polar opposites, like complete fucking opposites. They do say opposites attract, right? The empath attracts the narcissist, right? Yeah, like because you're an empath, right? So it's what we do, baby. It's what we do. We attract fucking narcissistic energies or people that have narcissistic traits, right? That want to throw it back onto us. That eventually, man, when you fucking snap the fucking empath, I mean, you best believe you're about to be fucking snapped back, right? Like, don't even, man, right? Because don't I understand that concept now so much more than I once did, and I just go like, yeah, it's just, but I wouldn't want to be around that energy, right? Because again, like, it's all good to, like, be a little bit like in your ego, right? But have something to fucking back that, right? I don't mind sitting in my ego. People are going, oh, you're in your ego, because I know what I have to back it, right? So I don't give a fuck. My ego's like, it doesn't give a fuck either, because it knows higher self's fucking got me, right? Like, that's where my ego be at, right? It's like, I know, right? My ego's had enough time, man, being piped down by my fucking higher self, spirit, and fucking everything else, right? To know how fucking skilled, right, higher self is. So it's like, it's like that friend that's like, that kind of goes, oh yeah, like, my friend's gonna fuck you up, right? Like, but it's like your fight, like it's the ego's fight, but it's like, my fucking higher self gonna fuck you up, right? Like, chill out, ego, man. Don't go out there starting fights with shit, right? But it's like that. It's like, it just knows. It knows it's gonna be backed, right? So it doesn't mind, like, piping up a little bit and getting a little bit fucking, a little bit fucking loud and proud, right? So again, but if you don't have anything to fucking back that up with, man, then you better fucking back up, right? You better back the fuck on up, because it's your ego is going to get, like, fucking literally battered and bruised, physically, mentally, emotionally, all of it. Yeah. It's just yeah, it's a shame, man. Like, it's a shame when people can't fucking see, man. I mean, like, what, like, all of us, right? All of us who walk the spiritual path, who go down the healing journey, right? We've all got to fucking look at our bullshit from time to time, right? And some of us, we've had to fucking really look at our bullshit, right? And be like, I did some fucked up shit, right? I've done some fucked up shit. Right? But I've also changed it. I know I've backed it up, right? But I don't know, people fucking trouble me, man. But you need to have faith. I'm telling you, blind faith, man. Blind faith got me fucking here, man. It's going to keep carrying me through. Right? Faith is fucking everything, right? Because that's the power that your mind's creating here in this third dimension reality. Okay? So control the thoughts. All right. DR, I think you would, and look, I used to do this, man. Any of you Leos who have been around my channel for a long time, man, take it back to you need to look at yourself in the mirror every day, DR, and say, I know who the fuck I am, and I'm worth it, right? I mean it, do it every day, right? Do some mirror work, right, where you tell yourself, I know who the fuck I am. That's what helped me to remind me, right, of who I am, what I was destined to do here in this existence, this time, what story I'd written for myself, basically. So if you need to do that to hold that faith, man, to remember who the fuck you are, start doing it, man, because it will help, right? It did help a lot of us at that time, right? It was like, that was the lesson at the time that a lot of us were going through, especially for some of the Leos, like I said, that have been on my channel for a long time, like over a year now. That was the baseline of our healing together, that, we looked in the mirror every day and said, I know who the fuck I am, right? And over time, you'll believe it, right? And then you'll act that way, you'll operate that way. And then that's it. You won't have to worry. You'll have doubts creep up, right? But you'll still have that blind faith, man, that no matter what way it goes, right? Spirit's going to put you exactly where you need to, right? But it's not going to do you wrong, right? You're not going to get done over. As long as you're staying on the right path, you're not going to get done over. That doesn't mean you have to be perfect either, DR, right? It's not about perfection, man. We don't expect perfection out here. It's not about perfection. It's about the fucking journey, man. It's about the experience, right? But as long as you are staying alert, awake, accountable, right, acknowledging, man, I'm telling you, Spirit will not let you fucking down, right? You will not be let down. And anyway, DR, think about on the even higher level, man. None of this is fucking real anyway. Does it even matter? Does it even fucking matter, baby? Does it even matter? It doesn't. Like, the grand scheme of shit, right? This 3D existence here is nothing, right? It's fucking nothing. It's nothing but a journey of accumulation of knowledge, right? That goes back up, back up to the one point of light. Little points of light collect fucking information, take it back up, right? Every little scenario, every little possibility, right, is being played out by every different soul walking this earth right now, right? And where does it go? Straight back up to source, right? It's all accumulation of knowledge. So don't get too deep into the emotions, man. That's where if you can cut the emotions out, you should be right. You should be right. Well, hopefully. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about love and relationships anymore. I'll be honest, I'm not. Yeah. Let's just say it's going to take a very, very incredible fucking human being for me to agree to that. For me to agree to going on that journey. I mean, I'm not closed off to people, right? I love getting to know new people. I absolutely love sharing energy with beautiful people, but for me to actually make a decision, man, yeah, whoever, if there is somebody, right, well, they've got a pretty tough job ahead of them, so, because I'm at no point gonna fucking be easy, right, because every time, I make shit too easy, right, shit just gets too hard, right, so, I have to be quite, that's it, every single box must be fucking ticked, otherwise, I'd rather fucking go solo. I have more success, more peace, more everything, man, when I just do it alone, right? When I just do it alone, like I've been doing it, like Source does it, like I am my God state, right? DR, how you doing? DR, that's the thing, man. When DR gets through the other side of his journey, man, he's going to be one fucking hell of an eligible bachelor out there, ladies. All right, so get dibs on him first if you can. I do. I look forward to watching what unfolds for you, DR. There's a few of you guys actually, like a few of you divine masculines that I look forward to seeing what unfolds for you guys. On divine feminine side, man, like we know what's going on, man. We're just waiting for DMs to fucking the DMs to fucking get to where they need to be, right? So that there's matches for you guys out there, right? Because again, you're very intimidating out there with your your finances in check, your career in check, your fucking yard in check, your house is in check, your children in check, right? Like, you are fucking so on point at the moment, divine feminine, man, but you are fucking intimidating. You are fucking intimidating because you're being the ultimate balanced energy of both dark and light. But like we've said it before, man, divine masculine, man, don't be afraid, man. Divine feminine are happy to give you the responsibility. If you want it, baby, you can take it. We don't fucking want it. We don't want it. You want to come mow my lawns? You want to come fucking handle the finances and allow me to just fucking create, nurture what I'm meant to do? By all fucking means, go for it, right? But you got to come with your own fucking shit. You got to come with your own abundance. You got to come with your own ideas. You got to come with your own purpose, your own path, right? You got to come with that connection to spirit. You got to come with the higher fucking understanding of what this all fucking means. I can't be anybody's teacher anymore. I can't be connected to energies where I have to teach, right? I teach my kids. I don't want to walk the path with somebody that's in the energy of my children, right? I'm not here to teach anybody, okay? I want a partner if I'm going to have one, not somebody that I have to constantly like help through lessons and stuff. I can't do it anymore. I can't put myself through the pain anymore. I don't want to have to keep healing my heart, right? And look, sometimes I have to be that for somebody, and I've had to be that for people from time to time, but I'm not doing it anymore, man. I'm not doing it anymore, right? The gates are fucking shut, right? So don't be shooting your shot, man, if you don't fucking hit all those markers, man. Like, don't be shooting your shot at fucking divine feminine if you're not there, right? Because we don't have time to keep fucking... We don't have to keep time being your fucking karmic lessons and your fucking teachers anymore, right? We got kids to raise, we got businesses to run, we got fucking bills to pay, we got lawns to fucking mow, man, house to fucking clean, wash to fucking do, right? And at some point, we still got to find time to make ourselves look fucking good and, be all divine feminine and shit, put a dress on from time to time. We've got a lot on our plates, right? So don't come bring in your fucking unhealed... Fucking, I need you to be in my karmic lesson. Divine feminine, fuck. We're done with that today. As of today, we're done with that, ladies, aren't we? We're done with that. We're done. 133 on my clock. It's nice. There are quite a few. There's a few of you out there that actually excite me. I am. I'm just excited to see, and see you guys have success in relationships, and to see some fucking awesome divine feminines that I know, man, get into the connections that they deserve, man. Right? Because there's a lot of you guys out there that do. You deserve to have that support, that partner, that somebody to fucking share that experience with. Me, I'm just not sure that I'm just not sure that it fucking I'm just not sure anymore. Right? I'm really not sure. Again, not closed off, but I'm just not sure anymore. After everything that's happened over the past few years, man, I'm just not sure anymore. Just not sure. Yeah, no potential. I don't care about fucking potential, right? The only potential that's there is my potential to fucking upset myself, right? Upset myself for a little bit, and I think me, ego side, higher self today has made that agreements, right? I'm no longer here to teach divine masculines or masculines, right? Karmic lessons about what they need to heal anymore. At the risk of my own fucking heart being hurt, at the risk of, people saying shit about me, like projecting shit at me. I'm not doing that anymore, man. I'm standing solid solo, don't give a fuck, right? You want to learn, you learn it on this dynamic, this level, right? But you're not coming into my 3D world no more fucking being fucking, the receiver of a karmic lesson that I've signed off, right? High self signed off today is like, no more, right? We're not doing this anymore. So I've had to teach a lot of people lessons. It's also taught me shit too, but I've had to fucking heal my heart too many times, man. I'm not doing it. I'm done and dusted, right? School's fucking closed, boys, right? School's fucking closed. Go find another teacher, right? Go find another teacher. But divine masculine, if you're out there, right, holla baby, right? Because again, I'm not closed off. I'm just not sure that they exist out there. That's all. I'm just not sure that they exist. And if they do, right, then it'll be the most wonderful fucking surprise I've ever experienced, right? And if you can recognize that, I have healthy boundaries that I need to, that, I do things the way that I do it because I'm guided to, right? Then I'm sure whoever that man is, if there's one that exists, right, will very much fucking appreciate the fucking colorfulness of who I am. But if you're not healed, if you're not secure in yourself, if you have insecurities or you're still caught up and thinking fucking paranoid or any of that shit, man, you're not my match, man. You're the furthest thing from my match, right? Because I don't even give a fuck, man, right? Anyone that I've connected to over the past 2 years, man, the last thing I give a fuck about is if you cheat, right? If you do good riddance, fucking I hope they enjoy you. Couldn't fucking care less. But I'm not paranoid about it, don't fucking care. Like, I just gone to a point, man. You get to a point, ladies, where you're just like, you are so fucking solid in who you are. So fucking solid, right? Can play on that shit, right? You can't keep me by trying to make me insecure. None of that shit, man. Because I'll just go like, sweet, bye, Felicia. Because I'm not insecure. I don't need your validation. I don't need anything, right? But if you want to be a part of this world, right? It comes with responsibility. It comes with standards, right? That's why I'm like, I'm just not sure because I'm good solo. I work better alone. The cogs, the wheels turn fucking more smoothly. So unless you're going to meet that, criteria, and again, it's not about, me not compromising. I'm more than happy to compromise. But if you're not coming with what is actually needed and required of the dynamic, then don't fucking come, man. I don't fucking care. All right, don't need your, hey, beautiful. Right? I don't need your, oh, you're so pretty. I don't need any of that shit, man. Don't need any of it. I tell myself every day how fucking beautiful I am. All right? I do. Don't need that. Don't need any of that. What I need is somebody who knows how to fucking hold their own, right? A real fucking man who knows how to fucking hold his own, who knows what he's here to do, right? Who doesn't base his whole existence on how I make him feel, right? Because he already knows how he feels in himself, right? Just like I don't need his attention to feel better about myself. I know who I am, but I don't know if that exists out there yet. I don't. It is, right? But I've experienced that recently, and old me, man, would have taken the bait on that and been so fucking like BPD about it, man. But fucking healed me is just like, I don't give a fuck. Go, man. You got options? Take the fucking options, man. You don't put this as an option, right? You don't put me as an option because I choose not to be one, right? If I'm not the choice, then sweet. Bye, Felicia. And just because I'm the choice doesn't mean I choose you either, right? That's the thing, right? Just because someone's going to choose me doesn't mean I choose them. Because there's plenty of people that want to choose me, right? Does it mean they're fucking worthy of me? No. So far, no one has been, right? No one has been. No one's been worthy of how much fucking effort I put into everything. No one. That's why I won't give it out. I'm not going to overgive. That's why I have strong-ass fucking boundaries. Could call it unforgiving, could say that I'm still hung up on the past. I'm not hung up on the past, man. That's called learning lessons and having boundaries. And if you don't know how to have them and you haven't had them, then you don't know how to respect them in others. It's not for me to teach you that. It's just for me to hold them. That's it. You like to hear it? Look, it is nice to hear it, right? But when you say it, DR, the intention isn't to entrap me, isn't intended to lead me into some sort of false connection, right? You say it because you're genuine, right? That's why you say it. Well, thank you. I am cute. I am beautiful. I'm a lot of fucking things. I'm pretty. I'm this, like, right? But what I'm saying is, that's not an angle that you can get me on, right? I don't, you can't come at me with flirtatious sexual energy and get me and track me like that. That's what I'm talking about. It's going to take some sort of real big dick fucking energy, man, right? You don't even have to have, but you're going to have some real big D fucking energy to actually appeal to me on any level at this point in time. So that's why I'm like, good luck, whoever you are. You've got a fucking tough job. But whoever that person is, man, they've been through it, right? They will have been through it. They know themselves, right? Just as much as I know who I am. They will, if that's what's meant for me. But at the moment, I'm just not sure, man. I'm not sure. The only thing I'm sure about right now is single, being solo, right? Yeah, big spiritual D energy, man, right? Like you got to be the kind of fucking energy that if we share the same bed, man, I'm still able to have my dream downloads. Because if you're not, then we're not spiritually aligned. And and this is the thing, I won't give up my spirituality for a relationship ever. This means more to me than fucking anything, right? Because this is my purpose, right? No other human being, right, besides my children, because they're my responsibility, no other human being is ever going to come before my spirituality, ever, or my purpose, right? Me, I'm number one. You're not number two or anything, but when it comes to the ranking of shit, who's number one in my life? It's always going to be me from now on, right? You walk beside me, don't take from me, don't need to give me anything. Walk beside, equal, right? But you're number one in your life, whoever you are. I'm number one in my life. My kids are my responsibility. I have responsibility to my path and my purpose, because that is my happiness. That is my fulfillment. And if you want happy wife, happy life, right? That's what it's going to take. So again, I'm not willing to sacrifice that. So I won't connect to or be around energy that if I can't tap in spiritually, no, you're not aligned for me. That means you're blocking me. You're blocking my connection. That's spirit's way of telling me you're not for me, right? Anytime I see my abundance go down, my energy go down, my downloads go down, my dreams go down, it's an instant, you're a no. You're a straight up red flag. Even if you don't show me a red flag, you're an energetic spiritual red flag, right? So again, I'm going to have to, as the creator, I'm going to create this perfect being to walk beside me, right? I have high fucking expectations. You know why? Because I have fucking high expectations of myself, right? I mean, I was at the end of my marriage turned to DV, and I still used to give so much. I still used to fill that motherfucker's water bottle every day just to make sure his water bottle was full when he got home, right? Cooked, cleaned, did fucking everything for him, right? So trust me, if I can give that to into a relationship, right, where I shouldn't have, imagine how much at this point, right, I've actually got to give. But you're not just taking it, man. You're gonna have to earn it, just like I'm gonna have to earn that with the actions that I've taken, the things that I've done in my life to get to this point, man. So, you know, if it happens, it happens. But right now, I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. And look, I'm okay with being surprised, right? I'm okay with having that as a surprise, right? Again, I don't expect it. I'm not focused on it. Would it be nice? Yes. Do I care too much about it? No. Because I'm content now, right? Solo. It's journey of self. Source. One. There's only one of us, remember? That's why. Until you can be content being alone, collective, you're never going to get it. You're never going to get it. You're never going to understand it. You have to get to complete acceptance, happiness, right? Just solo. Nothing else should, if it's outside of yourself, right, it's not it, right? Happiness is an inside job. Journey of self, right? So if you can get to that point, man, then you won't give a fuck anyway, right? You have great friends, this, that, and the other. I'm not short of fucking friendships, man. I'm not short of shit to do. I have a lot to keep me busy. If it happens, it happens. But I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure anymore, man. I'm just not sure. One thing I do know is, I'm certainly not inviting anybody in on that level. I'm certainly welcoming in connections, right? Friendships, people to connect to, right? Because that's a beautiful thing. But if it rocks up in my world, I'm going to know it, right? But there'll be no invitations. There'll be no fucking weird slide ups in my DMs, right? With sexual flirtatious energy, right? With people that fucking don't have their shit together, man. That aren't in a place where they feel stable, that are going to get insecure because I carry everything here, right? I carry this empire. This is my empire that I'm carrying. I'm full 4 on my screen. If you know, you know, baby. So I'm not going to let another male go through that, feeling insecure about himself and where he's at, because I'm in a better financial position. I'm more stable. I have business ideas. I have more success. I'm not going to put another person through that. So don't be sliding into my DMs, people. Don't be doing it. Don't be doing it. Unless you know you're an actual fucking emperor. Unless you know you match this, right? Don't even do it, because I don't want to know about it. I don't. I don't want to know about it. I've got too much to focus on out here. But again, friendships, deep soulmate connections, right? That don't include fucking draining my fucking bank account, my sacral energy, or fucking, anything else. Open to it. So fucking open, right? That's why you can slide in my DMs any day, baby girl. You can slide in there, right? There's a lot of you guys that I connect to that are more than welcome to slide into my DMs, right? Because you guys are soul tribe, man. I fucking love you guys. You guys are family, right? But, yeah, all blocking my fucking crown. That's it. No crown blocking, right? Well, my crown right now is cock blocking. That's what it's doing, right? Celibacy is a fucking wonderful thing. And let me tell you, I could do it forever and a day, man. Do not care. Do not care. Do not care. You know what? That's probably when Divine Feminine's going to know. Ladies, man, when he comes in, he's going to give you the tingles down there, man. You're going to get the fucking tingles down there that you haven't had in fucking like eons, right? I reckon that's what's going to be the little sign that we all get, right? Just like the little tingles down there, like getting all excited all of a sudden, right? That could be, there's difference between sexual flirtatious energy and like, ladies, like the tingles. The tingles are different, right? The tingles are different. It's going to be a different kind of tingles too, right? I feel like when we're going to know, but up until now, I haven't known, right? Because I haven't known, I don't want to know anymore. But I'm done spiritually teaching masculines that want to connect on that level, man. Go find someone else to be a teacher, man. All right? Go find someone else to be a teacher. I've got shit to do out here. Emma walks in right as well. Was that saying something inappropriate? Caution, potential of sliding but won't drain anything. Yeah, I don't mind that, man. Slide on in, right? Slide on in if you fucking just, want to be on that fucking level, man. Like, chat shit, fucking lift each other up and support, man. But don't be sliding in, masculines, right, to learn yourself some sort of karmic lesson here with me right now, because I ain't about that anymore, right? I told you, higher self is like, nah, even we quit today, right? Even we fucking quit on fucking helping you and your fucking karmic lessons, man. We're done, right? Spirit's like, given the ego a fucking hall pass, right? Finally, ego's like, great, don't have to keep going through fucking healing my heart from fucking bullshit deceptions and shit, where like, I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. Not doing that. No. Like, hell to the no, right? Hell to the nizzo. No more. But, look, I love when, like, to be honest, I'm quite enjoying, like, Divine Feminine sliding up into my DMs. It's not because I'm, like, fucking, going the other way. It's because, forming good, healthy, relationships with women has been, a struggle since, my mother-daughter relationship, the relationship with my mother. So, it's actually, that's where I'm getting a lot of the love from right now. A lot of the, good vibes and stuff. So, that's nice, man. It's nice to share those vibes with, Divine Feminine Tribe, man. Instead of being out in some sort of high school fucking tip measuring contest, all right? We're just out here just, supporting each other, right? Which is what fucking grown-ass women should be fucking doing, right? So if you're a grown-ass fucking woman, you're not out there fucking doing that, and you're titty measuring, right, against somebody else, and you're like fucking 40 plus, damn, man, like, I don't know. You might want to just go back a little bit, right? You might as well go back to fucking college, high school, wherever the fuck you left yourself at, right? Go pick yourself up and try and join us here in the stability era, right? The stability era where we don't titty measure against other fucking divine feminines. We celebrate each other for our uniqueness, for our resilience, for our journeys, right? What we've had to go through, right? Especially those of us that are fucking mums too out here, man, like no longer fucking sitting there, man, like, I don't know, like, judge it. Nah, man, like we're in a whole different space out here, divine feminine, That's it. It's just, it's nice, man. It's nice. It's nice, especially for those of us that have had struggles with feminine friendships throughout our whole lives. And you look, for those of you that have, it's probably because you've always had such fucking powerful fucking energy, man, right? And yeah, you might have had struggles, man, but you've got such powerful fucking energy, man, that some people just want, some people just want. I don't know how, I can't give it to you, man. We can't give it to you. It's fucking ours, man. It's just ours, right? But you get to that point, man, where you're able to just celebrate the wins of another feminine man. Go like, I love and respect her because she just does it the way she wants to do it, man. Like that's some good shit, man. That's some deep shit. Fortunate to have that in my life right now, some solid fucking women that I'm not always fucking like worrying about whether these bitches, right? I'll call you bitches, right? You guys are my bitches. I'm not always worried about people like bitching about me behind my fucking back, right? Don't have to fucking worry about that anymore. Don't have to worry about any of that shit, right? And shit, I would hope, ladies, if you got a fucking problem with me, you'd fucking say it, right? You'd say it. But I think usually we're pretty accountable at the moment to find feminine, when we're being some type of way, right? We're happy to fucking pull ourselves up on it and be like, yeah, it's all right. It doesn't matter that you're being like that. It's all good. We get it. We get it. We get it. I know, like Gala and Mystical have to sometimes, have had to in the past, put up with me and my like one full day rant. They're like, it's okay, we get it, just get it out. And I'm like, thanks, ladies, right? I'm not always like this, right? They're like, no, but you need to today. I'm like, fucking oath I do. The only thing worth getting jealous of is the food on another's plate. That's all. And man, even then, what are you getting jealous for? Unless you can't fucking cook, unless you can't cook for shit, man. Right? And then if you can't cook for shit, it's all good, right? Go do a cooking class. Ask your friend, ask your sister, right? Ask your mother, your cousin, whoever the fuck she is, right? Ask her to fucking teach you, right? Ain't no shame in not fucking knowing how to cook. How are you, Nathan? Like, ain't no shame in that. You're lazy, it's alright. Be lazy, girl. Do whatever the fuck you want. You're an Aries, you can. You're an Aries. You're like, I can be lazy if I want to, right? Someone should fucking cater to you, girl. Why shouldn't they? Why fucking shouldn't they? You are fabulous, right? You're fabulous. Oh, fucking yum. I wish you could, shit, by the time you fucking ship that here, it would probably have gone moldy. Yeah, no, on second thoughts, you enjoy that, beautiful. You enjoy it. You enjoy it. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight because when the kids aren't here, I'm like, fuck cooking, man. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I'll look just like I looked in my fridge last night. I was like, there's clearly nothing to fucking eat here, so get takeaway. But I'll there's a quarter of a watermelon in my fridge, which I am feeling like in a very much a like eating light fruit veg kind of day today, so I might do that. Just go through and eat up all the fruit and veg tonight as well. Got taking tomorrow off, so I won't be on the channel tomorrow. Sunday, I've got the Psychic Fair down in the beautiful McLaren Vale of South Australia. So fucking just, yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Oh, yeah, your Thanksgiving cooking streams. I just look, I don't mind cooking. I don't like spending a lot of time in the kitchen, right? I like real quick, simple, easy fucking meals, So, yeah, I used to go above and beyond and go overboard, but now I'm like minimal, right? Minimal, like to do other stuff, like to do some other shit. But, all right, guys, jumping off. Fucking love you guys. Can't believe we've been on here for, man, it feels like I've been on here for even longer, but it hasn't actually been that long, but, oof. I need to stop drinking coffee because it's about to give me reflux. Yeah, probably go eat something, chill out. Debrief a little bit later with the ladies, right? I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Just just spend 5 or 10 minutes but I will to my bitches, right? My bitches. I will I'll touch base with you guys later, right? To the rest of you guys, I fucking love you guys so fucking much, right? Don't forget how much you are fucking loved. If not by anybody else, by me, right? I fucking love you guys and appreciate every single fucking one of you for co-creating this beautiful existence, all right? I will see you guys probably Monday. We'll see how we go. If I'm drained. Yeah, we'll see how we go. But I love you guys. Don't forget that. And I'll be back when I'm back. Take care of yourselves, though, all right? Mwah. Bye for now.